Check it out on the phone. We are live. Yes, I'm in the box. In the box. On top of the box.
Yes, on top of the box.
Top of the box.
Like Lehman lost last night.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Who'd they play?
Lakeland.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was kind of a shocker.
Yeah, Lake Lehman, they were looking really good this year.
Yeah. 7-0 2 weeks ago.
Jeez.
And then it took, they had a 14-point lead on Crestwood last week. Crestwood had to tie them in the fourth quarter.
I don't know how I feel about, like, ties in high school football. I think they should try to do a little bit overtime.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they do. They
do?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, they'll pretty much play to conclusion,
I got you.
whatever they got to take. Oh, see, that's coming. Hey, we're almost real time because you were saying that, and it's transposing what you're saying on our station.
All right.
So yeah, we're live. We're here at Charlie Trippy Stadium in Yatesville, doing a test. We got Craig here. We're also collaborating with the Pittston area crew. John, right? John Pylon.
Yeah.
That correct
Galonis.
pronunciation? Galonis.
Galonis. Oh, John Galonis.
John Galonis. Why did I say that? John Galonis. Thinking that, so you're Jay Galonis on YouTube, right?
Gallon J. G-A-L-O-N.
Okay, Gallon J. G-A-L-O-N-J. So you could have one on your phone and one on your high screen definition TV, right? You guys are live now?
Not yet.
Okay.
We are going to go live probably, yeah.
So I'll tell them, well, I told them they could search by Wyoming area versus Pittston area on YouTube.
Wyoming area
Come up.
PA.
Yeah. A lot of guys were sharing that. So we have a 3 o'clock start here, doing some testing, and we'll be collaborating with John and his YouTube channel. And Carl DeLuca is on his way up, and he'll give us the Pittston area and Wyoming area side, having grown up and been a great Patriot, and then moving across the pond, as they say, and becoming a warrior dad, a warrior coach. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and it's a great day for football. John's been doing these games for Pittston area. I've been doing them. Craig and I have been doing it for Wyoming area all year. This is probably the best weather day. I think we put our jackets on, like you said, that first week.
Oh, my God. Freezing.
Yeah,
like, the
for
winds
us,
were blaring up here.
For us, it was Riverside. I mean, it was sunny, but it was a little chill. We had our jackets on, so it's just ironic that you go through 8 to 10 weeks, and you might have your best weather day on the first day of the first.
November 7th.
Yes, it's actually the first Saturday of November.
That's NEPA for you.
Yeah, yeah, and in 2 weeks we'll be shoveling snow.
Honestly.
Right? Yeah. So you're down at Drexel, they said?
Yeah, Drexel down in Philly. We're online for this first semester, but next semester
There's
we're
the
going to
boss.
go back.
Yeah. That's on track?
What'd you bring a
what's
sweatshirt
that?
for?
It's on track to
Hey,
go back?
I know how it gets up here sometimes.
Yeah. Have you ever been up here?
Okay.
Yeah.
From a coaching standpoint, right?
No. Well, from a coaching standpoint, yeah.
Well, I gave you a big build-up.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be fun, isn't it?
It is. That's,
Go underneath. Go just throw it underneath.
Yeah, just keep it dry.
Yeah.
And the best thing is, John's on YouTube. He's got the microphone right there for the PA broadcast.
Okay.
So you're going to stand here, right? So you get picked up there, and the laptop for our broadcast will pick you up.
okay, good.
He's got better speeds than us. So if we go off, then we'll be on for the whole game. He'll be good. So we have an option too.
Nice.
We have a
And,
plan B.
I'm working on
Plan B.
possibly an interview with Bob Barberry, too.
Oh, great! Fantastic.
So he's not feeling good, so we have to see.
Okay. Yeah, you got to make it a step soon. So. Yeah, so we're live. We're going to
Tried
stay
to get
live.
Sickler here, though, too, but he wouldn't come.
We're
He
gonna
said-
stay live.
He said to say hello, Carl.
There you go.
2:30.
I've been talking with Mark, right?
Yeah.
I've been talking with Mark all COVID and for about the last year and a half with Dominic and
Yeah.
with work.
Yeah.
He said, go PSU.
There you
Yeah.
go.
How you doing? Good.
Good.
Are you
Good.
physically back to work now? Or?
No.
No?
I'm home until January at
January?
least.
Good for you guys. Good for you.
We're in and out, 2 days here, 2 days there.
I mean, I have to go in to make sure checks get flown, documents get
Right.
moved around, and things like
Or you
that.
by yourself, or you got low office presence? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm
I
gonna
want
assign
to.
time slots.
I want to save some of the good stuff, but I want to show you stuff.
That's okay.
So we're on XSplit, and that's I hope we're not. I'm gonna bang out of this so we're not getting any feedback. Okay. So we got a couple of pics of you when you were young, right?
Oh, nice.
And Coach Barbieri, and of course the
Charlie
Trippy.
Nice.
So and we'll cover this again during the game.
That's
But what I want to point out to you is Charlie Trippy won. He was runner-up for the Heisman in 1946. 1946. Your senior year that you played, your last fall that you played was what? 1982.
1982 fall league, right?
So the time between 1946 and 1982, 36 years, right?
Right.
More time has passed between the time you and I and Craig played, 38 years, than there was time between when you played and Charlie Trippy was runner-up for the Heisman.
Oh,
So that's pretty sobering, isn't it?
It is.
Hey, I think the last time playing football, all three of us was right here.
No,
Did you play in
Carl
high school?
played at
college? Oh, you
Wilkes.
I played at Wilkes.
Oh, you
went
played
to
at Wilkes. We
Westchester.
did.
and-
Went to Westchester first two, and then
I remember you playing
transferred
at
out.
Wilkes.
My last game was right here.
Yeah.
So
Well, how about you played Unico? So
that's true. That's true. I forgot about that.
But
And then I was going to go with the Scranton Eagles.
You
I
were?
do. I remember that.
But probably about a week or two before they started, I got accepted for my master's degree at Penn State.
Timing is.
I mean,
everything,
when
right?
you-
yeah,
When
exactly.
you weigh the options,
Yeah.
I went
Yep.
with my master's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Timing is everything. So
Money talks.
we'll
Money
yeah.
talks.
We
Oh,
got-
yes.
we got a Pittston area roster here. Well, I'll give you this one, okay? And you know all the Wyoming area guys, of course. And we're just giving the people some added coverage here today,
problem.
but we'll probably touch on some of these things during the game as well. But growing up, since there had to be obviously your dad's friends or family members that had actual physical memories of watching Charlie Trippy play football.
Oh, yes.
Were there stories that floated around, or
There was always stories that they came up and watched them when they renamed the field and all that. Now, my dad was a school board member before it became Pittston. He was in the transition from Jenkins to Pittston. So he was here for the first
Yeah.
year, and then that was it. But
merger? Yeah.
he was part of this
Oh, that's interesting.
setup and all that.
I was just telling Mr. Struckis, Joe, that I found an article a couple years ago when we were doing some research for this game. A couple years ago when we played here, and Charlie Trippy was just a newspaper account from I guess the early '40s or late 1930s, and they were playing in a game against West Wyoming. And he was the punter. He was everything, obviously.
He did, right.
And the snap was over his head into the end zone. And they said he picked up the ball one-handed on the end line and went 110 yards.
You know
for a
what?
touchdown.
I remember hearing
Right?
that story from those guys.
So that was probably like, if you're a football fan and you watch years after, that's one of the things that you say that might have been the most amazing play I ever saw and that's maybe the kind of thing that the legend
Right.
gets around, and that's where it
I
gets.
remember, coming to these games, it was always full.
Yeah.
And then we practiced. Now, we used to practice up behind the school.
Mhm.
And there was a group of, those old men that went for their coffee in the morning. Well, they came and watched practice. They were all parked. There had to be about 10, 12 cars. They watched everything.
That was
they
their
made
life.
decisions.
Right? Yeah.
Thursday nights, we would practice here on the field. And under the lights, that was Thursday night practice. They used to be up here on the hill watching us practice.
Thursday night was like your walkthrough, getting ready for.
Well, we played Saturdays.
Oh, Saturdays. That's right.
We
You know
played
what?
Saturdays, if you
Yep,
remember.
Yeah, I do.
So there was maybe one or two
Yeah.
Friday night games, but all games were
So still
either
in the
Saturday
early
night,
'80s, you were Saturdays.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saturday night or Saturday during the day with some schools that didn't have. Like Lake Lehman was always during the day.
Right, like when I was. I don't even know if they had lights. So.
They do now.
So, Warrior fans, this is Carl DeLuca. If you didn't already recognize the voice, let's put us on here. Craig, come on over. We're waiting to see. Hey, here we are. We're at Charlie Trippy Stadium. Three friends, three good guys. Well, one half good guy, two good guys. Just
And I brought the
ready to
hardware.
get it out. Oh,
Had to come with the hardware.
flexing, the ultimate flex.
You can't see that. You can see the
yeah,
back.
they can see the back. What is this? Wyoming area 2019.
I noticed it
AAA.
doesn't say
Oh,
Pittston.
beautiful. Beautiful.
That's true.
Hey, you got the best of both worlds. You grew up here, and then you came and
Yeah.
Yes.
gave us your coach and dad, and we've had a good time. So that's why I said, like I was talking to Joe. People say, "Oh, I hate Piscinaria." I've never said that. And we interviewed like 3 years ago, and unfortunately that's lost to the live stream archives. But hopefully we could have this forever. We talked 3 years ago, and I talked about how, yeah, when we play them, obviously I want to beat Pittston, but I root for them otherwise.
We used to root for them because we would rather both of us come in undefeated.
Well, that's what we said. We just talked about Joe. I said my ideal football world is we meet the last week of every regular season. We're both have winning records, and the game means something for playoff implications. That's what that'd be my ideal situation for both programs.
And even if it didn't get to that point, if one had a 1-9 record, the other one had a 10-0 record, it's still a game. It just
there was
far and few between blowouts.
Oh yeah.
I think every single sport.
There was a 1-9.
All the sports should be like trumped up when they're playing Pittston, whether it's basketball,
it is.
baseball,
that level of intensity is there. My son
soccer,
played.
They all should be on the big field though too.
Yeah. My son played tennis a couple years ago, and I'm like, well, this is like a football game. The way the people were treating it. So yeah, it is a great rivalry. I think it's the best in the state, no doubt about it.
I was glad it was able to happen this year.
You know what? And I talked with Mr. Struckus, and I don't know if anybody had worse luck this year than Pittston, losing games. They haven't played since the 9th. So I really was kind of heartbroken when it first was announced that they were shutting down. We weren't going to be able to play this game, not only from a selfish standpoint as a Warrior fan, but for somebody that does have, some more than a great amount of respect for the Piston program. I wanted those seniors to have this game, and I think it's such a lift, I think, for them and for the community.
It gives you closure.
Yeah, right.
Because without playing that game,
yeah, right. Those guys,
it's just chitty chatter.
And our
closure
kids,
to your season.
Our kids need that at this time of their lives. There's so much has been taken away from them and continues to be taken away from them.
I mean, if Pittston wins today, that makes their season.
Oh, yes,
it makes their season.
And I, as a Wyoming area fan, I watched the games that Joe has put up on YouTube for Piston, and they might be 0-4. They're playing some good ball. I mean, they came back against Dallas. I think they forced. It was like a last-second field goal, right, Joe?
Yeah, Dallas got a last-second field goal.
But it was 22-7 at half.
Yeah,
and they really came on and played well. And you're going to watch the game today. There's some athletes on this team. One guy that stood out with me was David Bim. He's a senior wide receiver, like 6'4", good speed. He's going to be somebody to watch in this game. Dave Sudo, just a real good bowling ball type of a running back, and that's going to be fun to watch. PJ Pisano's a competitor. You've been around PJ for a while there. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to a good game, and I think it's going to be closer than maybe a lot of people expect. And it's going to be hard. You're off almost a month now. It's October 9th. So
Correct.
We'll talk about that as the game was, like what kind of things where the rust settles in, maybe the exchange between center and quarterback, the timing of the linemen working together. It's hard to replicate that game speed, especially 1 week of practice that they had, But some other things that, really, if you got a guy with speed and you can get a matchup that's favorable, you go downfield. I mean,
go with it.
Yeah. So you talked about the Saturday games, and what I was talking about with Joe was, my dad was part of a group of guys. They would go see Wyoming area on Friday night. And if you guys were playing here, they'd come here on Saturday night. That was their whole weekend. And Penn State football.
And Penn State football, right.
And it was nice. It was nice to see. And even then, we had cousins back and forth between the communities, even much more so now. I mean, if you look at our graduating class, Craig, 1983, we have 4 or 5 classmates that moved across the river and have graduated.
Same. We got to move them back and forth.
Yeah. So so that makes it even a little more special. Now, the Wyoming area guys are heading off, and they'll go in the parking lot, I guess, and there's no locker rooms for this year. But so they had a 1 week off after they. Who do we even play?
Yeah, they'll go over their individual drills right now.
So last week we lost the Pittston game, and the week before that we were at Nanticoke. Nanticoke was the last time. So even Warriors have a couple week layoff.
But that's what they'll do. They'll go over all the special teams and all that right now.
Get a breather.
Mentally get some drinks. Get finished and taped up.
Nice.
And then Coach Mruk. I almost went Coach Mruk.
Yeah.
So I was going way back on that one.
So Coach Barberi's here?
Coach Spencer will go over last-minute details with them, and then the pep talk usually Coach Kenny Capecci would just get them all pumped up and riled up.
So, managing emotions, and especially a game before that, like this, you don't want to use it all up before the game, right? What do you kind of do to just keep them on an even keel and help them channel it?
Well, each individual coaches will go over their responsibilities just to keep them all calm.
Yeah.
Let them get their drinks. Let them get their pads on and get ready, and then they'll try to time out this next 20 minutes before they come out.
Yeah, you don't want to burn up all your nervous energy before the game even starts and have nothing.
Yeah,
nothing
the pep
to start
talk
with.
usually comes with that last 2 minutes, and then they get out here.
So Carl said he's going to try to make it. Zelensky, your pug's buddy.
Good.
So yeah, and I said when you agreed to do this, I was like, hey, that's going to be good. It's like just you can have the feeling of a couple guys just sitting in the stands watching the game as friends, and hopefully we give off that kind of
like
that kind
we
of
did
a
11
vibe.
months ago.
Yeah, I almost didn't get into the game. I gave them my name. They said, we crossed you out 3 times. Three people used your names.
I was going down the names that I would be next to, and I said your name, Frank DeAngelo, and the guy went like this, and the other guy said, "There's his name down there."
They had a couple
They
sheets ready.
crossed it out when I came in.
All right, people are asking about the score. We didn't start
Was
yet.
it Dennis?
3 o'clock.
Yeah. And now we got the sun is off us, so that's good. So I'll put it up 0-0. No score yet. Okay. So give us some inside baseball. How's Dom doing?
Dominic's doing good. About he got 100% cleared about 2.5 weeks ago.
Great.
From the doctor. He was probably about 2 months ago. He was cleared to do light running and things like that.
Great.
He's with a knee brace, which he's not liking.
Yeah.
But
Is that all day long that he has to wear?
no,
that, or-
just
okay,
when he does his workouts.
Okay.
But throughout the whole off season, he's been upper body lifting, following with his Zoom calls with the weightlifting coach at Penn State, getting his plan, his weightlifting plan that he could do from home. And then we ended up during COVID, we went and bought weights from people that were selling them on the internet. So I have a whole weight set in my man cave outside.
Very nice.
So that's where we was working out. I was doing the spotting. And then when things got opened up, he went back to Athletic Republic up in Dallas, is where he's been doing his workout for his sophomore, junior, and senior year in high school.
There for a couple of years, right?
So he goes up there. He works out twice a day. He does lifting in the morning and then usually running in the afternoon. He's taking 2 online classes right now so he can keep his eligibility. And then he's supposed to be reporting early January to Penn State.
Great. Well, we're looking forward to that.
Full time at that point.
Hey, Ross Mastruzzo. You know Ross? Ross is a friend of mine, worked with me at Toby Hanna. He's checking in. Just saying hi. But Mastruzzo family. Big fans, big Patriot fans. And Ross would always check in and even watch Warrior football just for a little bit. But he was happy when Joe was, and it's Joe, right? Your brother,
It's John.
John. Okay, John. Joe was on the team. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Keep correcting me. I know Ross was happy. My buddy he lives down in Florida now. He was happy when he did the Pittston area games because he was like, hey, I like you guys at Wyoming area, but much rather watch the Pittston area games.
It's fun.
So that gave him an option. So Craig and I were talking about 11 months ago today.
Yes.
We were in Hershey. Right? Amazing.
Correct. Yeah, that's right. 11 months.
How
That
quickly
goes.
time has passed. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
So we're gonna burn out. We're gonna use all our good stuff before the game, but actually we'll come back to it.
Oh yeah.
So
definitely.
that game, right? And then we go down there. Now I was going back and forth between my family, Caleb's mom and my brother-in-law Brian, and watching it with these guys.
Right.
And these guys were up top in the stands, and then my family was down
Screaming
back and forth,
screaming our lungs out.
And I remember sitting there, halftime, we're like trying to put them up, get them going, hey, we're still in this game, and so now the third, I don't think there was any scoring in the third quarter, right? Still 14-0.
No, it was 14-0.
Yeah.
It was
7-0?
7-0 at halftime.
Okay, 7-0. And then, so then that second one, I think, kind of dampened the crowd a little bit.
Right.
So now, you'll correct me because you were there. Now, I'm sitting with these guys, James, Craig, and Carl.
Right.
And it's that third and long. And we're a minute into the fourth quarter now. We're down 14-0. And I'm just thinking to myself, if we don't at least get a first down here, it might be over. And were you thinking that on the sidelines, or you have that kind of sense of urgency?
If you were going, are you going are you going to the play or when?
The play itself, yeah.
play
So
itself.
now it's 3rd and 10 maybe, at our own 20. Right?
Correct.
And 11 minutes left, and I'm thinking, hey, we're trying to project ahead. If we don't get at least a first down here, we're turning it over to Central Valley, short field. Oh boy, it's not feeling good. It's not looking good.
Correct.
And then they make the play like that, which will go down in everybody's memory from if they live another 50 years, 100 years, or it'll be in
The
their
Riley
memory as
Russell
clearly.
play.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what and that play was designed to hit.
Derek.
No,
not even.
Well, that's where the ball
He
was
was
going
an
to go
option.
to. He was the open. He was the
Okay.
second choice.
He was the second option.
It was the back coming on a wheel route out of the backfield to come along the sidelines.
Oh, see, here we're getting some inside
so
baseball. I didn't know that. Yeah.
that was the play.
That was good. That was a good play.
The linebacker picked it up out of that set immediately, and then Dominic got rushed. They came with the heat on the backside, so he rolled. He did a spin and rolled the opposite way. Riley Russell was the split in on the far side, and we always tell these kids, quarterback's in trouble, you come back to the ball.
Back to the ball.
Riley, it was in his head. He came back to the ball. When Dominic was scrambling, came up. He saw Derek wide open. So Derek was open just beyond the first down. So that's where he was throwing. It just happened that Riley Russell was coming full tilt.
He had that tunnel vision.
Right across, picked it off,
Yeah.
and went.
Katie barred the door.
So
You know what? And as soon as that happened, we said, we got this game. You were down 14-7.
Right.
But when something happens like that, it's like divine providence. Something, right?
it
You're like,
just
oh,
happens.
we got this game.
If you were
I
in
would
the
have bet.
stands, the stands were quiet. Like we were like screaming, like the three of us, because he wasn't up with us the entire time. It was me, Carl, and Jimmy, and we were screaming because the student section was quiet.
Right.
They were like defeated, and like we were like screaming, and like at the top. You can ask Marvin; he'll tell you we screamed the entire like third quarter trying to get people up.
Right.
And then that play, he came up to us, and then that play happened, and it was just like
I think if you asked everybody in our side of the field if they had to bet their house on it, yeah, we're gonna win now. We're gonna win now after something like that. And it was such a great
Well,
moment.
even at
program
halftime when
history.
we were down 7-0, there was still positive attitude in the locker room. For what was going on, and we were stopping. I mean, they might have been moving the ball, but we would tighten up as they got closer, and it got hard for them.
Yeah.
you guys
So-
came up quiet though. When you came out of the locker room, you were quiet.
Or
You're right. They
determined.
did
were
come up. I looked at it as they were a little bit more focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they came up. We got
And we
out
were
there.
scared.
We discussed some things. Well, I hear you.
And
Because
so we
a lot
started
of people
screaming.
telling me that too.
Yeah.
So then we were just hoping for a little spark, and then you got that spark.
Yeah.
We stayed with it. I think their first series they went down and scored.
Yeah.
They were using that running back on a set of plays that they were using. They were getting big yards, and then they ended up scoring.
When I think of like just a Riley, so just say your postseason, the regular season ends, right? And now you're scouting Wyoming Area Warriors, and you look at this young man, Riley Russell. He might have 6 or 7 catches on the score sheet for the season,
Right.
1 or 2 touchdowns. So you're like, we don't have to worry about him. But without Riley Russell, being ready when his moment came, he was huge in the Montoursville game.
Well, none of that. I mean, Riley made that big catch, but how about our that first down catch along our sidelines when it was tipped?
Right.
And he reached out and caught it.
Yeah.
We
that
got
was
a first
amazing,
down
right.
there. So,
So-
Riley.
So, like, if you ever want to it's hard with these kids. I think they come up and, if you're a very good player and you're thinking, I got to be on that roster as a freshman, and there's not room for everybody as a freshman. And then you always measure yourself by your friends. So if you're a sophomore and your friends are playing a lot, it could be discouraging. But there's a kid who stuck with it, and man, who came up bigger than that kid? That's what
Exactly.
I will always use him as an example for the rest of the time for Wyoming. For a kid that's saying, I wish I want to be playing more. So I will always point back to Riley Russell as a kid who, hey,
No doubt about it.
it took his entire career maybe to get to some notoriety, but when he got it, boy, but he get it in big time.
He was a quiet man going there.
Yeah.
So let it happen.
Yeah, so I mean, just always be ready for your opportunity. In sports, it's a metaphor for life, but too, always be ready for your opportunity.
And that group, even if they were down, they always stay positive. Like, hey,
Yeah.
we could do this. Let's focus and let's move on.
Right.
Dunmore at halftime, we were down.
Yeah.
A little bit of yelling at everybody. Then we refocused on making some adjustments. We came out, made some adjustments. They stay focused, and then we
They
went
blew him
out.
off the field.
Talk about the the intangibles that you want to see in kids. And what I'll do is, I'll draw some comparison because we have 4 boys amongst us, but 3 boys that played sports. So go back to Dante, that class of 2017. And you remember,
Yes.
we're coming up the ranks, and your nephew Anthony, and there were some tremendous athletes in that class. And we had talks about, hey, this group is going to be a good group. They're going to accomplish a lot. And they did. And then there was the 2018 class, which my son Anthony was a part of. P.J. Angeli, Matthew Wright, Aaron Zeza, Mark Minichello, Dylan Milberg, all those, Kyrie Zielinski, Carl's boy. That was a very good class. And we said the same thing, that they were going to have some success, and they certainly did. They had some nice programs. But when these guys came along, like that were trailing like maybe 2 years after our guys, Dominic, FJ, Derek, Brian Willis, and what I thought was different about them, and we'll see if you had the same perception, is these kids were 5 or 6 years old, and they had like a little swagger about them.
Oh yeah, I mean,
almost like, hey, we ain't here to have fun. We're here to win.
well, I coached those guys all in mini football too. So I had those guys in C team when they were 5, 6 years old, and they didn't like losing then. Whether it was little league on T-ball, they took the game serious.
Yeah.
I mean, every game was a Super Bowl
Right.
game to them,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah.
That's what you want them to do.
That's
you know?
that's the
And-
difference. And you could have talent, but if you get talent with the right attitude,
Yeah,
it's
and
tremendous.
that's good. You have to have the attitude. You can't. You have to let a loss stay on the field. In it, let's start next week. But how are you going to prove yourself to move on? That's what I used to tell these guys.
And the great thing about them is they brought everybody along. And there was kids like Riley, like my nephew, Caleb, and they wanted to be a part of it. And, that depth that we had on that roster and over the last few years has been tremendous.
And the
like
nice-
a kid like Darren could step up
Right.
when Corey was hurt. And,
And the nice part about that group, they stayed focused all the time. They always wanted to try. Off season, they were working. They were getting together, throwing the balls, doing drills on their own, as extra.
Yeah.
And then they that group, especially at the end of their junior year when they lost to Lakeland,
yeah.
because they said we're not done, and they weren't
Yep.
done that year.
Yeah.
The next day they were at the weight room. That
The
group.
very
The
next day?
next day they
Oh,
were
wow.
at the weight room. They made that coming into the next year that they weren't going to let that define them.
I told Dominic last year after they won the district title, I said, I'll never forget you coming off the field. We were up on top of the press box the same way, coming off the field against Lakeland. And hey, look at Lakeland did last night,
Yeah.
And but just the look on his face, saying, I can't believe this. This will never happen again, or next year's going to be different. And if you asked me to bet on our odds of winning the district title last year, after the 2018 loss, I would have said, hey, just based on the attitude from QB1,
Right.
we have a great chance. The officials are coming on the field
Well,
now here.
One of the
About
things
8
that
minutes till game
one
time.
of the movies we liked is that Moneyball.
Oh.
Don't lose your last game.
Right.
I mean, you lose the
Yeah.
last game, that
Yeah.
carries on with you for a
Right.
long time.
Mhm.
Yep.
So you want to win that. You want to win that last game.
Well, something we also should talk about from that state championship game is how your son got hurt and how he came back out and played through it. I mean, we were like stunned the way he was running
Well,
through everything.
that's a good point.
Yeah. He
So
played like everybody was like they couldn't believe he
So-
was still playing
And
at the level that he
I'm
was.
glad you brought that up. Go ahead.
Here's the thing with that. He came out because he got hit with the helmet in his right leg.
Yeah.
The right leg is what was hurt. So when he went on the sidelines, Doc was asking for his helmet. And Dominic goes, no. You want to take it off? Because, when you give the doctor your helmet, it's hard to get it back.
Yeah.
Dominic, no. So the doctor was checking him out. He heard a play, something happened. He jumped up. He goes, I'm fine. I'm going back in. And he ran right past the coaches. He goes, who'd you put in for me? They're coming out. And he just went straight out.
And the very first play, they went after him.
They went
Yeah.
back to
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he broke them up.
That's
at that
what.
point.
That's my point. When they went
But-
after him and he handled it.
Right. So, but anyway, his right leg was hurting.
Yeah.
We didn't know till probably about 2 weeks after that championship game. And he's like, my left leg's hurting me more than my right leg. It's not, it just
Yeah.
feels funny, feels weak. We went to the doctor. He says, I think you have to go down to see a specialist. And it was 80% tore.
Unbelievable. And he played on that.
He played on-
that, yeah.
And
So when he got hurt,
That's the biggest amazing thing
Yeah,
from
it
that
is.
game
It
for me
is.
is the way
like
that
the
he
stories
just-
write themselves almost,
Right.
So when he did get dinged up, I think a lot of people were looking down at you, and we wanted to say, if he's showing concern, then we're gonna want to show, especially because you're not a guy that
Right.
so I took my cue from you, and we were saying to each other, Carl looks okay. Carl looks okay. He's not, that's part of the game and whatnot. So
I asked him what hurt.
Yeah,
He goes when the helmet hit my knee. So we looked at his knee. He had a little bump there, like we get the hit with it.
Yeah.
And he goes, then you want to get up and walk. So he walked that little bit, and then he says, I said, I'm going in. He said, I can't stay out any longer.
Yeah. So that was reassuring to us when we looked at you and we saw projecting that strength. Hey, Dad's okay.
Yep.
Dad's okay, and then Dom's okay. So
and then to tell a little truth there, then I stayed away from Doc because I didn't want Doc to ask me any questions. It was like it was one of those things. What's ever torn and broke, now is going to still be torn and broke.
Yeah, exactly.
In 10 minutes.
Yeah. Make sure you if you couldn't, get the Piston guys when they come in through the cheerleaders.
Oh, don't do that.
Huh?
Don't do that.
Why not?
He's an equal.
So we got about 5 minutes till game time.
He's an equal.
So talk about some of your memories here. What hit you fresh with it? Your greatest win here on this field?
My greatest win here? On this field, there'll be a few. I mean, all I know is I never beat Wyoming area in my 3 years as a starter.
Wow.
I didn't say nothing.
So,
I didn't say
wow.
nothing.
I had to say that because Dominic always gives it to me.
Yeah.
But that hurts a little bit. But one of our
freshman year included.
But if you think about it, Dominic and I, it was like the beginning of our careers in high school. Kind of went the same way.
Yeah.
He got in because someone got hurt, in the very first game, very first quarter, like after the very first series. I got in about, it was the second or third game of the year. We used to be sitting down because all the younger kids had to sit on the bench while the varsity and the older kids would stand. So me and my friend used to take licorice in and eat licorice. All of a sudden, coach tells me, "Ball, go warm up."
That was it.
Go warm
Well,
up.
you weren't nervous at least. So let's say here comes the Pittston Area Patriots, 2020. Looks like number 8, Jimmy Spindler, is carrying the banner. That's another good athlete we're going to look at. Jimmy Spindler.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Pittston Area Patriots as they take the field.
We'll let you continue. So he came in.
So he threw me the ball, so we went warmed up, and we sat back down. Next year he comes in, one of the assistant coaches goes, "Hey, Coach Barberi wants to see him." Okay, I walk up without my helmet because we used to put the helmet underneath. He goes, "Where's your helmet?" I said, "It's
Good
over
afternoon,
there.
ladies and gentlemen,
He goes,
and welcome
"Here's the
to
play, go run
Charlie
it."
Trippi Stadium,
Nice.
So
where on this
That
beautiful
was it. No
fall
time to
day,
get
the
nervous. No
Pittston
time to
Area
think about it.
And that was
Patriots
kind of
host
fun.
their
Yeah, exactly.
crosstown rivals, the Wyoming Area Warriors.
The only thing, Dominic went to the championship game. I never made it that far.
At this time,
We
we
didn't
will
have that.
announce the starting defensive players for the
But I
visiting
think you
Warriors.
guys beat GAR your senior year, right? We did.
That was
A
gigantic
junior,
down there.
number 3, Rocco Pizzano.
Standing room
A
only.
junior, number
14-0,
14,
right?
Usama Al-Ansari. A junior, number 15, Blaze Sokash Minnick. A senior, number 17, Jacob Williams Jr. A sophomore, number 21, Drew Mruk.
Mruk.
A senior, number 51, Bryce Hinkle. A senior, number 52, Nasir Khandri. A junior, number 27, Jaden Russin. A senior, number 66, Sean Kostak. And a junior, number 69, Nicholas Elko. And a junior, number 88, Adam Sigmund. The Wyoming area head coach is Randy Spencer. And now the starting offensive players for your Pittston Area Patriots. At wide receiver, a senior, number 2, Anthony Thomas. At quarterback, a senior, number 5, PJ Pizzano. At tight end, a senior, number 12, David Bem. At running back, a senior, number 21, Brahim Patterson. At running back, a senior, number 26, John Simons. At running back, a sophomore, number 34, David Sudo. And on the offensive line, a senior, number 64, Tegan Rebeli. A senior, number 64, Joe Galonis. A junior, number 66, Brandon Farrell. A junior, number 74, Jack Albert. And a senior, number 79, Stephen Yanchis. The Pittston area head coach is Nick Barberi. The officials for this afternoon's contest are Frank Galicki, Al Williams, James Elliott, Chuck Hannon, Gerald Stefanowski, and Frank McCabe. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you now to please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we are set to get underway here at Charlie Trippi Stadium at Pittston Area High School.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Warrior Nation, Patriot Nation. We're here at Charlie Trippi Stadium for this afternoon's season finale, Wyoming area against Pittston area. We're joined by my cameraman and co-contributor Craig Dushevich, and we're honored here today to have Carl DeLuca, Pittston area great and great Warrior dad and coach, and glad to have you along. Thank you.
Say hello, guys. Say hello.
So I'll do the play-by-play. You jump in with any analysis you have. Don't give it too much Warrior detail away, for the scouts for next year. But so John's got on YouTube, and that's his microphone. So you're in a great position to be picked up by both.
Good, good. Looks like we're kicking off.
Patriots going to receive.
Yep.
Hey, here's Carl. Made it. All right, sure. So we got Raheem Patterson.
Back
Rob
deep to
Barberi,
receive the kick for the Patriots,
and
number
Drew
3,
DeLuca.
Drew DeLuca.
So you could stand like.
Number 4, Rob Barberi.
And you
And number
get picked up by
21,
both.
Raheem
Two
Patterson.
in ours,
Move over
okay?
this way, or if you want.
Yeah, I'm good. You guys squeeze in there.
In between the mics.
Gotcha. So you had a busy week.
Busy week.
You're capping it off with football. That's good.
Yes.
Number 27,
A
Jaden
little
Russell
winded.
will kick it away for
Trying
the
to get here as
Warriors.
quick as possible.
Jaden Russell will have the kickoff for the Warriors, as he has most of the season. There's the whistle. Here's the kick from Russell, and that's going to come down a little bit short. Bounce on the 15. That's Barberi. He's going to bring it up the middle. He's looking for a room. He has a couple blockers, and that's Drew Mruk going
Number
to
4,
catch him from behind.
Rob Barberi.
Bring him down at about the
Return for the
39-yard line,
Patriots.
but that'll give Pittston a good field position to start their first possession of the game.
Ball will be spotted at the 39-yard line where the Patriots will have it 1st and 10.
PJ Pisano has the Patriots. We're going to send Raheem Patterson out there. I formation. Looks like Dave Sudo is the back for the Patriots. Make that strong side the left side. There's a gift to Sudo over left tackle, and he's got about 3 or 4 yards there before Usama Al-Ansari, Drew Mruk fill in
Number
there.
34, David Sudo on the carry for the Patriots.
Carl,
He
Dave
gets the ball
Sudo,
to the
sophomore,
41-yard line.
5'11",
2nd and
206, so
6 for Pittston area.
he can bring it. He can bring a little bit of
They
power
went,
coming through that line.
they went with an isolation down to the weak side. So they're putting the strong side into the sideline.
2nd and 6 now for the Patriots. Ball sits at the own 41-yard line. There's a little play action. Pisano's going to roll right. He's under pressure from Blaze Stokashmitic, and it's complete past the 50-yard line to that freshman tight end.
Number 5, PJ's Pisano's pass is complete.
Adam
To number
Shovelin,
85, Adam
6'5",
Shovelin.
210.
Do you need this?
So gain of,
I'll help you out here.
That completion gets the Patriots into Warrior territory.
Gain of about 11, and
First
that's a
and 10
freshman,
at
Adam
the
Shovel,
48-yard
number
line.
85.
That's
for
nice
Cincinnati.
size and all.
So first down after their second play of this possession. Turn and give to Sudo now. He did a little stutter step. Gets to your line. He's got about 4 or 5 yards there. So Patriot coaching staff has to be happy so
David
far
Sudo
with this
on the carry
possession,
for Pittston area.
especially thinking that they would have had a little rust from not playing since October 9th.
Ball is spotted at the
They took the tight
44-yard
end out,
line.
put another back in.
Second and 6 for Pittston area.
Just joining us, there's no score. 10:35 left in the first quarter. And Patriots, after first down on 2 plays, on their first possession, have a 2nd and 6 at the Wyoming area 44-yard line. Pisano will turn and give to Brahim Patterson. He's trying to get outside, and it's not going to happen.
Number 21, Brahim Patterson on the carry for the Patriots.
Jacob Williams moved down the line and filled in there
He's
from his safety spot.
Tackled for a loss.
What'd you see there, Coach?
They ran it to, they had a trips into the right side. Try to do a counter.
It'll be 3rd and 8 at the Warrior 46-yard line.
So you think it would be a passing
for
situation
Pittston
for Pittston area, or maybe a screen? They're going to split
It's
out
an open set.
Anthony Thomas, Gino Tarosky. He's on this near side.
Throw right slot left.
Pisano's back. He's got some time, and he's looking on the
Tight end
sidelines.
Number 5, PJ's Pisano's pass.
He's looking
Ball's
for-
incomplete, intended for number
He was
12,
playing tight
David
end.
Bem. Brings up 4th and 8 for Pittston area.
The 2 receivers cleared this side and tried to do a tight end drag.
Good coverage there by Jacob Williams. So Ben will be back to punt for the Patriots, and they'll try to pin the Warriors down here after their first possession stalls. 9:44 left in this first quarter. Rocco Pisano, Adam Sigmund back for the Warriors, standing about their own 15-yard line. Here's the snap, a little end over end. Bam gets off a little winder there. It's going to go out at about the
Number
30-yard
12,
line.
David Bem on the punt for the Patriots.
So that's where the Warriors will have their first possession of this contest with no score. So we got some good news. Madeline Keating, 14th in the state.
14th, yes.
Country. Great.
Brianna Maranka, 75th.
Nice.
So no word on Michael yet.
Okay. They're down in Hershey, right?
Hershey, yes.
Ball will be spotted at the 30-yard line where the Warriors
Lehman
will
beat
have it 1st and
Holy
10.
Redeemer for the girls soccer district championship. 1-0.
1st and 10 for the Warriors. Behind the senior QB. High formation behind the senior QB, Jacob Williams. 2 receivers here split to the near side. There's the give to Drew Mruk, and he's through the middle.
10 yards.
Number
Close to
21,
a first
Drew
down. Looks like
Mruk
to be a first down.
on the carry for the Warriors.
Now, Coach, do you script plays like
He gets
coming
the
into a
ball
game
to
like
the
this?
They always
40-yard
script
line.
at least the first few plays.
Just
Based
shy
on
of
what
the 40-yard line.
they
It would be
predict's gonna
2nd
happen.
down.
So they gave him 9 and be a short 2nd and 1 now for the Warriors. Good first carry by Drew Mruk, sophomore from Wyoming area. Same set here. 2 receiver set, I formation. It's like Kobe Gashai as the fullback. There's Drew Mruk, and he's got some room over the right side.
He's going.
Down the middle. And it's going to be a foot race between him and number 2, and he's going to be caught inside the 5-yard
Number
line, down to
21,
the
Drew
2-yard line. Anthony
The ball
Thomas.
carrier for the Warriors.
He needed 59 yards. He got 57, and Anthony Thomas did a good job of chasing him down. But a nice carry there. What play did you see there? Is that
That was the same play. That was that was
Counter?
playing isolation right.
isolation right? So Drew Mruk off to a hot
Ball will
start
be
here
spotted
for
at
the Warriors.
3-yard line
Coach Pop is a little bit
where the
upset
Warriors
with
will
his,
have it
He wanted
1st
him-
and goal.
that he
Take
got
it.
caught.
Don't look back.
So 2 runs and they went to the
Yeah.
right side both times.
Who's on that? Carl and I will have to take a look. Who's the guard tackle on that side?
You got
Elko.
That's
Elko
Elko,
and
Spies.
who's
Elko and Spies.
Yeah.
They're running behind those two.
Full
The
house
horses.
backfield. Jacob Williams is going to take it himself, and he's in for the touchdown. 3 yards.
Number 17,
And a
Jacob
score.
Williams
And
Jr.
3
on the
plays
quarterback
and a
keeper
touchdown for the
Wyoming
Wyoming area
Area
Warriors.
for a Warrior
They'll take a
touchdown.
6-0 lead on the keeper by Jacob Williams. So that'll take a little air out of it, especially if you're in a rivalry game.
Oh,
where you're
yes.
playing with such emotion. Important to get that first score.
It's always important to get that first score.
Jaden Rustin on. He's had a
Number
nice year
27,
kicking the
Jaden
ball.
Russin to
Coach
attempt the
Space,
extra
probably the
point
best
for the
kicking
Warriors.
coach in the
Number 3,
area.
Rocco Pisano holding.
Plays Sokash Minnick, Division I snapper. recruit, and
There we
that's
go. Nice kick.
good. 7-0.
And the extra point is good.
8:27 left in the first
8:27
quarter.
Left in the first quarter. It's the Wyoming Area Warriors 7, the Pittston Area Patriots 0.
Frank, I'll take that in a minute, okay?
Yeah. Well, we got a timeout. We'll do our first ad. Let's see. Hey, Greater Pittston, the best place for Warriors and Patriots to get a great haircut
DeLuca, number 4,
is
Ralph
the sports
Barberi,
page on William Street in
and number
Pittston,
21,
across from
Raheem
DeMuro's
Patterson are
Pizza.
back deep for the Patriots.
Tracy will have you ready for Friday night lights and looking your
Number
Sunday best.
27, Jaden
Call for
Russell
an appointment
will
today.
kick it away
The
for
sports
the
page
Warriors.
in Pittston, North Main Street, Pittston. Well, 3.5 minutes and Warriors are up 7-0. I got to change that score. People will be yelling at me. So, Carl, what's your football future? You think you get back into coaching, or maybe do something like this?
Oh
or-
yeah, I mean I wanted to coach, but with this year the way it's going
Yeah.
in my work,
Yeah.
I had to just step down for this year right now.
I got it. That's Rob Barberi again. He's got the return for the Patriots, and there's a flag on this side. He does get it loose.
Number 4, Rob
On the far
Barberi
sideline
will
before he's
return
brought
for the
down there.
Patriots.
Good
There
contain by
are
2.
flags on the
Johnny
field.
Morgan.
John Morgan, yeah. John Morgan's had a nice season for
Johnny
the
Morgan's doing well.
Warriors. Always good to see athletes come out and get into the mix there. So you feel a little bit of urgency from the Patriots now, maybe to answer back with a score, but one play at a time. You got
One play at a time. You can't. Don't give up the script yet.
Holding on the Patriots is the penalty.
That's going to back them up. We've said all year, and even back to last year, what a weapon Jaden is as far as like pinning teams down.
Oh yes.
And I don't have the stats, but I'd have to say probably the average field position in Northeast Pennsylvania high school football after a kickoff,
Ball will be
probably
spotted at the
35,
29-yard
40.
line. First
But
and 10
we've
for
been able
Pittston.
to make that a longer field with his talents.
Oh yes. Last year, especially last year too.
Zano I formation looks like Raheem Patterson is the tailback. There's the
There's
give.
a trap. He stays trying. It was a trap that he ran. But look at Jaden, what he did after we scored and went ahead. We needed a big kickoff.
Yeah.
He put it right in the end zone at Hershey.
Yeah, 11 months ago today, we were just talking about that. That was Dave Sudo.
2nd and 9 for the Patriots at the
So, and you
30-yard line.
and you do have to run that middle. You can't get away from that, right? You got to soften that up a little bit. Everybody likes the fly patterns
So-
and the touchdowns, but you got to run the ball.
Tight end left, slot right.
Zano rolls to
Bootleg.
his left. He's got a receiver on this near side. That was Sudo he was looking for.
Number 5, PJ
Just a little short
Pisano's
with it.
pass falls incomplete. And
Looks like a
number
fullback
34,
flood
David
pass.
Sudo brings up 3rd and 9 at the Patriot 30-yard line.
Well, we've seen some different sets already from Pittston, and I
Yep.
think they only had about a week's worth of practice under their belt before this game. So that's pretty impressive that the coaching staff, and as you know, these guys are good coaching staff, was able to. They wanted to be able to run as many plays as they can against this rival.
It's quads. It's double slot. He's in the shotgun.
We got Bem, and there goes Barberi in motion. And a little drop by Pizzano. He's looking for a receiver. That's Barberi.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
Sorry closed in quickly on that.
Number 5, PJ Pisano's pass falls incomplete.
I like the
Number
energy I'm
4,
seeing
Rob
on the field
Barberi.
from the Warriors and from the sidelines.
It'll bring up 4th
It
down.
was 14 oos, as they call him. Oos.
Yeah, he missed a couple games with an
So
injury,
he
so
made a nice play there to break that up.
he was looking good early in the season, and it was unfortunate when he had
Number
injury.
I had him last year when I
Hickman.
was, last 2 years down there with
And number
9th
3,
grade.
Rocco Pisano are back deep. For
He's
the
a good
punt.
wrestler, too.
Punting for
And
Pittston area
good thing he's a
will be number
junior, so
12,
he'll be back
David
next
Beck.
year. So Ben will have the punting duties. He's standing in a very dangerous spot for the Patriots at the 10-yard line. Got to get off a good snap here. Try to pin the Warriors inside their own 50. That's not going to happen on this punt. And that's going to hit right at about midfield. Oh, it's going to roll, so he's making a liar out of me. Get a good roll from Pittston area bounce, and Raheem Patterson will down it at the 37-yard line. So he did a good job
Yep.
with that.
David Bem's punt
David Bem. Yep.
That was a high enough punt
will be
that
spotted
they
at
should
the
have got under
37-yard
for a
line.
catch.
And that's
where
what we heard
Wyoming
from
area will
Coach
have it
Wyshynski.
first and 10.
So now, when you got two guys back to receive a punt, is there somebody that has primary, or just if it's right at you?
It's right out. You split the field. Unless the coaches call for it, you know.
Coach Pisano, we have sensitive measuring instruments here. He has the highest decibels
Yes.
on the sideline.
No doubt about it.
Coach. I formation. There's the gift to Drew Mruk. He skirts around left end.
I saw
He might
that.
have a yard.
Mruk.
But if you remember in the championship game, just before the game, he gave a yell and he lost his voice.
Right, he was brought down by Joe Galonis.
Raheem Patterson, yeah, Joe Galonis. John's brother.
Ball will be spotted at the 39-yard line, second and 8
Only a yard that
for
time.
Wyoming area.
Slot left again.
6:57 left in the first quarter. Williams with the snap. He stumbles a little bit. Does a great job just to kind of push it back to Drew Mruk. I don't know if he tripped over the center's feet, but what looked like it could be a catastrophe wound up to be a 4 or 5 yard gain there, as he was able to get it in Drew Mruk's hands.
It'll be
He said,
third
being rusty, and even
four
Wyoming Air's had a couple weeks out.
43-yard line for
Just
Wyoming
those
area.
timing things. And we expected it to plague Pittsburgh a little bit, but both teams are not coming off a week playing, so could see it with both teams. But fortunately for the Warriors, that time they got 4 or 5 yards out of it. Can't see the score. All right, I'll move it up on the screen. Two receivers set.
Pass.
Williams is going to roll to his right.
There's his tight end.
And he's got Rocco Pisano at the 45-yard line. He's pushed out at the 42 by Raheem Patterson.
Jr.'s pass is complete to number 3, Rocco Pisano. It'll be good for a Warrior first down.
Williams is going to have to leave the game for a play. His helmet came out.
Oh, okay.
Off the head.
That's the high school rule. 7-0 Wyoming area lead. 6:07 left in this first quarter.
Frank, that protection was made possible by a good block by Nicky Elko and Ethan Speece.
It'll be first and 10 for Wyoming area.
Yeah, they
The
got
Pittston area,
like to have some good
42-yard line.
working synchronicity the last couple of weeks. First down for the Warriors after the catch by Pisano. Now Blaise Solcash-Minnick will be under center. And he's going to give to Drew Mruk a little stutter step, and he's got the first down and more. He's going to cut to the hash, and this time he is going to try to make it in now. He's going to be brought down at the 1.
Short again.
Coach Pop.
Short again.
Coach Pop is going to have him run sprints after the game.
Number 12, Drew Mruk, the ball carrier for Wyoming area.
David Bem in on the tackle
He's
there.
tackled just short of the goal line by number 12, David Bem.
40 yards in. I think Drew
It'll be
Mruk,
first and
he might have
goal
100 yards
at the
already.
1-yard line for Wyoming
Pretty
area.
much the running plays they've been running, they're the same ones. Fullback leading through, tailback getting the ball like an isolation type of thing. They go right and left with it.
So the last time it was a full house backfield, and it was just
Same
a
thing here
keeper.
again.
It looks like
Jacobs
probably the
keeping it
same
again
thing.
this
High
time.
strong right.
To give to Drew Mruk, and he gets the touchdown this time. Crosses the goal, playing of the goal
Number 21,
for
Drew Mruk.
his
the ball
first touchdown
carrier
of the
for
game, and the
Wyoming
Warriors lead
area.
13-0.
It's good for a Warrior touchdown.
So Ryan Gilpin, Ethan Speece, Nicky Elko. I think Mr. Condry is out there again, isn't
Yep. That time they went over
he? Vincent Bowers.
on the left side.
It's always one thing as
Jopin and Bowers.
Yep,
over
That's,
that play was
Carl's strength. Carl always picks up the alignment and gives them the credit they deserve.
Frank, I'd also like to give a shout out to Colby Gashai. He's been laying down
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
good pat lines.
he's finishing that up.
Doing what a fullback should. There's the extra point from Jaden Russell, and it's up, and it's good.
And the extra
Warriors
point
have a
is
14-0
good.
lead.
With 5:22 left in the first quarter, Wyoming area 14, Pittston area 0.
Oh, it's good to see you up here, Carl.
Thank you.
Waiting to see you come up here and
Our
give
Pugs,
some of
the
that
Pugs reunion.
great experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pugs reunion is right.
So we know Geisinger is our big sponsor this year, one of our major top sponsor for 2020. Geisinger.org is a one-stop digital shop for all your medical questions and needs. Stay on top of your health and the health of your family at Geisinger.org.
Thank you, Geisinger.
So, Coach, put yourself in Coach Barberi's shoes now. You're down two scores in a rivalry game. are you telling your guys is go back out for their third possession, kind of settle them down and make sure they don't try to overperform and make another mistake that'll put them in a further hole.
Well, what you want to do is get them on the, stay on their blocks, empower them. Let's keep with what our game plan was. Let's not get out of it, but we need to put a drive together right now. So it gets them that excitement. So you need a long drive to make. Score would be great, but if we could just put a long drive on at this point.
Drive at a time. So let's get some positive momentum going.
They've been getting some good returns. So
yeah. Barberry up the middle.
There's an opening.
There's a seam, yeah. And Vincenzo Jammer, came from behind
on the return for the Patriots.
So good return to the 40. So we talk about kick returns, and coaches talk about like casting in net. So you had Vincenzo Jammer maybe like in a gunner position.
Right.
So now he sees behind him. At what point do you just say, hey, it's already past me. I got to get back to the middle of the field.
Yeah, once they get within 5 yards, it's supposed to start filtering into the middle.
Close that net.
If it's going in the middle, it's supposed to get that net tighter.
I formation behind P.J. Pisano. There's the give to Patterson.
He's
looking for some room. He's got a block from Pseudo, and he cuts inside. He's got a hard 4 or 5.
Number 21, Raheem Patterson on the carry.
Jacob Williams on the tackle there.
So they're going to try to hit the edge, it looks like now. I would probably suspect some misdirection coming up.
2nd and 5 at the Pittston area.
Yeah, we're over halfway through this first period. We got 4:56 left, and the Warriors lead 14-0. We got Thomas and Bim are the receivers, split to
pass
the far side. A deep drop by Pisano. Now he's getting a little
quick screen.
That's Pseudo, and he's on the run, and he's a load to tackle.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, flag here.
Pisano's pass is complete to number 34.
Splitting was blocking as was a pass play.
Drew Mruk was shoulder to shoulder with him, and that would have been a first down. Maybe a spot foul?
It's going to depend. If the ball was caught behind the line, it's okay. If he was
there
caught,
are flags on the field.
If he caught it past the line of scrimmage, it has to come back.
I think he did catch it past the line of scrimmage. He'll check out. He's a nice-looking player, that Dave Pseudo. He had a nice game against Dallas.
They said he caught it behind.
Waving it off.
Waving it off. He caught it behind the line of scrimmage.
So good fortune there for the Patriots.
Ball will be spotted at the 48-yard line.
I think Drew Mruk, he went shoulder to shoulder with a. He's feeling the effects of that. But if he doesn't do that, there's another 10 or 15 yards for Pseudo. So Pseudo will check out now. Looks like the fullback for Pittston area.
They're strong into the sidelines. Oh, no.
John Simons.
Motion them out.
Turn and give to Patterson. He's got a little bit of room. He makes the most of it. Over right tackle.
5 yards.
Over that freshman tight end, Adam Shovlin.
That was a counter play they went with. So they're going, like I said, a little bit misdirection. Pulling the guard and trying to hit that edge.
So as you said, it looks like Pittston is doing what you would have wanted if you would have put yourself in Coach Barberry's spot. Picked up a first down.
4-yard
got some positive momentum.
2nd and 6 at the Warrior 44-yard line.
3rd and shorts are important for any offense. A little offset formation. There's the give to Patterson, and he's going to have 3 or 4. The ball comes loose.
Wyoming already got it.
Warriors have it.
Oh.
Looked like Blaze Sokatch minutes.
Stripped him.
And 88, Sigmund got it.
So Sokatch came back in, cracked back.
That's the kind of thing that could plague a team that's fighting to find its footing, and it could be demoralizing. Turn it over like that.
Frank, I was just going to make mention that right side of that Pittston area
Ball
line.
Spotted at the 41-yard line.
Good blocking.
Yeah.
Where
good
Wyoming
blocking.
area.
So you got to stop him here and let's get back to business. From a Pittston area standpoint. From a Wyoming area standpoint, to go up 3 scores before the end of the first quarter, or going into the second quarter,
I wouldn't be surprised if they do a play action, go try a pass. Nope.
There's a pitch to Vincenzo Jammer, and the senior is around left end. And he's got about 4 or 5 yards down that far sideline.
Number 30
behind Michael Clark.
Jambra, the ball carrier for Wyoming area.
So we're 9 minutes into this first quarter,
the ball
and
to the 44-yard
haven't
line,
seen those penalties we've seen in past Warrior
7.
Patriot games, whether just over aggressiveness and just emotion, things like that. So give credit to both teams for their composure so far. I don't want to jinx it, but so far so good. High formation behind Williams. He's going to send Wilson in motion.
Trips right with the tight end.
There's a toss to Jammer. Now he's looking for some room, and he cuts back, and he's going to be hit hard there.
Number 30, Vincenzo.
Number
Jambra,
25.
ball carrier for
That was
Wyoming
John
Area.
26. 26.
John
John
Simons.
Simons. Yep, good pickup,
He's
Carl.
tackled by number 26, John Simons
Third and about 4.
Third and 4.
of Pittston area.
Be big for the Patriots here to get a stop, get the ball back, because they were having some success, finding some things that were working. Williams will check back in for the Warriors, and it looks like Vincenzo
Ball will be
Jambra was
spotted
at a
the
great career. He's a
47-yard
senior.
line, third
He's getting his
and
share of the
4
carries on
for
this
Wyoming
possession.
area.
Pisano and Al-Ansari will be split to that far side.
Tight end right.
Behind Gashai is Jambra.
Oh,
Cody
yes.
Gashai gets it
That's
on a
right.
quick hitter,
Nice. A quick dive right.
and he's got the first down.
Number 25, Colby Gashai, the ball carrier for Wyoming area.
He was gone if he didn't get tripped
Yeah.
up.
Tackled by
9
number
yards.
22, Shane McCracken.
They were using him early in the season from that on that dive, and he was getting some nice yards per
Will be
carry,
first
yards
and
after
10
contact.
for Wyoming area.
He's
The
a
Patriots'
gritty little
43-yard line.
ball player.
And he hits the hole quick and he runs downhill.
That's the big thing, running downhill, right? Al-Ansari and Pisano are split to the far side. Gashai and Jambra. There's the gift to Jambra, and he's hitting
Two
the
tough
shoulder.
yards.
Yeah, it's getting tough inside there. Brahim Patterson there. You see,
That was a
number
counter.
8,
That was a
30,
counter play where
Vincenzo
Jimmy
uh,
Spindler.
Jambra, the ball carrier for
Ryan,
Wyoming area.
Ryan Gilpin pulled and kicked out the end.
Only a yard there. Keep an eye on number 8 for Pittston. Jimmy Spindler, a sophomore.
1 yard gain on the play. Second and
He
9
really
at the
stood out in some of the
42-yard
film
line.
that I saw from the Pittston area games.
Wyoming area crazies are in town too.
And you could be a leader when you're a sophomore starter, right? You don't have
Yes.
to wait till you're a senior. You lead with your play and your attitude. I formation behind Williams. Al-Ansari and Pisano. You have to think they're going to go deep to one of those guys at some point. There's the gift to Vincenzo Jambra. This gets in.
Cut.
Yeah, he was looking to get
Number 30,
cut back
Vincenzo
past the hash and get to
Jambra,
the sidelines, and he
ball
almost had it.
carrier.
Somebody
Brought
got a
down
hold
by
of him.
Sean McCracken.
He's tackled
John
by number
McCracken.
22, Shane McCracken.
Shane.
He picked up 5 yards on the second down carry.
Ball will be spotted at the 38-yard line, where Wyoming area will have it 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 now. What do you like to see? 3rd and 5 here inside the opponent's 40?
They may try a flood pass. Hit the back out of the field here. Let's see what they set up in.
2 down territory. I would
Tight
think,
end
right?
right, slot left.
I like a pitch to the wide side of the field.
They're
There's
going
the give to Colby
Colby again.
Gashai, and he's trying to get some hard yardage there.
looks
A lot
like
of red shirts. Nick Elko put somebody down.
Looks like Pittston had that one.
Joe Galonis again for the Patriots.
Yeah, number 66, Brandon Farrell. He filled up the hole quick.
4th and 3.
Number
6'4",
25, Colby Gashai,
217.
the ball carrier for
You
Wyoming
might
area.
see a bootleg now. This
So-
way he has the option of.
So,
Joe-
John,
Joe-
Joe's a couple inches taller than you.
The first quarter,
Yeah, he's
Couple.
2 inches.
Warriors
taller.
14, the Patriots
Oh,
0.
Into the first.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Wyoming area 14-0. I don't think I marked that. Yes, I did. Okay, so now we're
Ladies
in
and
Q2.
gentlemen, the 42nd annual Carmen Falcone MVP Award goes to the most outstanding player of this afternoon's contest. The Carmen Falcone MVP Award started in 1978. The first winner was Charlie McDermott of Wyoming area, and the first Pittston area winner was Mike Sobeski in 1979. Last year's winner was Dominic DeLuca of Wyoming area. The
Sweet.
current tally number of school winners: Wyoming area 25, Pittston area 16.
So you got one of those in your house, huh?
Yep, got one of those in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please stay after the game to see who will be awarded this year's Carmen Falcone MVP Award.
So, Frank, while we got time,
But he doesn't have the 1982 one.
I just got word Michael Brantley finished 40th out of
Jamie Kutzer.
Yeah, Kutzer has that
Jamie
one.
Kutzer.
I know.
Carl had it there. Michael Brantley, 40th in the
Sickler had it
state,
the year
cross
before,
country.
didn't he?
Sickler had it the year before.
Let me tell you, that game, and you guys needed that game for the playoffs. And you guys had great captains. We had great captains.
The first play of the second
Oh, yeah.
quarter will
Jamie
be
Kutzer
4th
came in
and 3
before
at the
that game,
36-yard
sat in the
line
locker room.
for the
You couldn't
Warriors.
talk to him. He was a man on a mission, and it's a determination.
But I'm
Yeah,
going to
a
go with a
couple-
little disclaimer for that game. We played without 4 of our starting
I know that.
offensive linemen
I
and
know
defense.
that. Yeah, and that was a courageous move by your coach to make that decision. There goes Clark in motion. Start of the first play of the second quarter. There's a
pitch.
toss to Jammer. He's looking for room, and it's around before he's going to be spun around, but he's
Got
going to
the
have a
first
first
down.
down. Yeah.
fought
Number
hard.
30,
Good second
Vincenzo Jambra,
effort.
the ball carrier for the Warriors.
Second and third effort.
Yeah, he had a big red jersey wrapped around him, and he
That was
spun him for another 4 or 5 yards.
McCracken was all over him.
Yeah, Vincenzo is stronger than sometimes he gets credit for. So bring a 4th and short. First down. They give him a first
They
down.
give him first down.
Yep.
And his run is good for a Warrior first down.
At the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. That was the first play of the second quarter. Yeah, Vincenzo's been getting the majority of this carries for this possession.
Ball will be at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10.
Gash
for
eye and
Wyoming
Jambro.
area.
Pisano and now Adam Sigmund are split to this near side.
There's a pass.
There's a straight drop by
That is
Jacob
so
Williams.
deep.
Pisano's
Looking for
open.
Rocco Pisano. He's got it! And he's going to go in for the touchdown!
Number 17, Jacob Williams.
33 yards on the passing catch
Is
from
complete
Jacob
and good
Williams
for a
to Rocco Pisano.
Wyoming area touchdown. Number 3, Rocco Pisano.
So you knew it was just a matter of time before they were going to try to get a matchup.
He was the inside man on the slot on the hash, and he ran a flag.
He's really had a nice year. Rocco has
Yes.
a nice year. Gets open, catches everything that's thrown to him, and good junior year for him. I know he was battling some injuries last year, or he could have been more of a part of it, but good to see him have a.
Now,
have a
getting
good year.
back to that disclaimer that he was talking about,
Sidney Krushka
the
on for the
1982 game.
extra point.
He was missing some of his players, but our defensive tackles were hurt the second half. Remember, Frank? And two lesser defensive tackles were called
Sidney
upon.
Krushka has the extra
Number
point. It's
24.
good.
Tackle in that game.
Krushka,
Was
But
it
It was
you?
you and me.
extra point attempt is
But,
good.
that game-
Yeah, that was definitely
was
lesser
you
on
and
my
me.
side. Yeah.
But that game went all the way to the end. I mean, we were going back and forth.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
actually putting a drive on.
Patriots, 0.
And we got
11:25 left.
stopped. We got stopped short of the goal line. Time ran out.
So the thing I remember about that
Coach
game.
Salas came to me at halftime and said, "Craig, can you play tackle? I want to get Billy Hagan."
Thing I remember about that game is Mark Sickler kicked the field goal near the end. We were up by 6,
Yes.
and he called a timeout. It was 4th down, and they would. I think Coach Barberi was on the field with his guys. Coach Marenko was on the field with our guys, and Coach Barberi looks over at Coach Marenko says, "You're not going to kick a field goal." He says, "Yes, I am. Yes, I am." About a 32-yarder was the longest that Mark attempted that year. Got it, put it up by 9, and that was something. But that was a fun game to play in. And Coach Barberi came over before the game. We had 16, 17 seniors. He knew all of our names. He knew our parents' names. And he went right down the line. And
We're waiting for kickoff. Coach Barberi used to keep
Number
a book
21, Raheem
on
Patterson.
the
Number
visiting
4,
team
Robbie
and all our
Barberi,
home
and
teams. He
number
used to have
3,
check
Drew
marks
DeLuca are
on
back deep for
everything
the
that
Patriots.
you did. He knew where you went to school, so he had a notebook. It was all handwritten.
Well,
I just got to see that when they renamed the
yeah, I remember you
field house
saying
after him, and he came in and showed that book to us.
what a role model for preparation.
Yep.
Nobody prepared more than Coach Barberi, that's for sure. So 21-0.
Number 27, Jaden Russin will kick it away.
11:25
for the Warriors.
left in this second quarter as we reminisce. Reminiscing is fun. Jacob Williams, Drew Mruk, and Rocco Pisano with your Warrior touchdowns. Here's the
That's
kick
a
from
nice
Jaden
kick.
Russin. It's going to be not Barberi this time. I think that's Thomas. And he's going to try to find some room at the middle. And he's spilled by Osama Ansari
Number 3, Drew DeLuca
at
on the return
the
for the
25-yard
Patriots.
line. Drew DeLuca, I think he has some Warrior lineage in his family. I think his father is Joe, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's we don't like to lose any. We like to get the good Pittston area athletes. We don't want to lose any.
And it's no
Sometimes we
relation.
lose them.
No relation.
Sometimes we lose them. I think he's a 2C guy, right?
2C. You got it.
So the Patriots.
Ball
So
will be
we'll
spotted
start
at
out,
the
and they need a score. Here.
26-yard line.
They need a score to get back into this game, stay in this game as
Well,
long
they're
as they
opening
can.
up now. They got a spread offense out there. He's in the shotgun. Trips left.
Patterson is his sidecar. Good kick number 4 in motion. He's got some time to
going
throw, and he's looking for.
And he has
Wow, that's shoveling
Goodbye,
again.
PJ
Oh,
Pisano.
he's got it.
Pass is complete to number
Wow.
12, David Bem.
David Bem, I'm sorry. 23-yard catch, the senior wide receiver. He had a big touchdown against Dallas, and so tough to cover 6'4", 6'5".
They get the ball to
If you
the
can put the ball
40-yard
in
line.
that spot.
5'10"
Pittston
kid.
area will have it 1st and 10.
Oliver 5'10" kid.
So good pick up there by Pittston. Will be a timeout. Equipment timeout. Adam Sigmund tries to bang some Yatesville turf out of his helmet. And it might be a little stickier here, is it? Well, is the Yatesville turf a little stickier than West Pittston turf? Or,
I don't know.
you know? Looks like it. I've never seen that before. Now Nick Elko. Putting Nick Elko on the job. Nick's going to try and dig it out.
Nick is doing an
Repair. He's trying to do equipment
quick
repair.
equipment manager.
Now, don't they have a helmet exchange at some point?
Either that or they're going to have to.
Although they probably can't do that this year with the
No.
COVID rules, right? Okay, so if you don't have a good helmet, you're coming off. Yep. So that means more playing time.
So they're putting. Here comes Morgan in
Johnny
for
Morgan.
Morgan.
Okay.
Johnny Morgan's going to get a taste of.
Yeah, he might get picked on, but that's all right. He's ready for
Oh,
it.
they
Switch
flip
over
flop.
with
They
all
put
I'm
Oos
sorry.
on the outside now.
Same side. Now passing again, and Pisano's
Over the
looking
middle.
deep for Bim.
Number
He's
5,
open
PJ
for a split
Pisano's
second
pass
there.
was incomplete, intended for number 12, David Bem.
What kind of pass coverage did you see there? Was it cover 2 or
We were still in the cover 3. We had
cover
a
3?
safety over the top.
Yeah, they're going to have to respect Bim, no doubt about it. And now the Patriots down 3 scores, they're going to go to the air more often.
Falco checks out. Vinny Bowers
It'll
checks in.
be second
Bowers,
and
a
10
senior
at the
for the
48-yard
Warriors.
line for Pittston area.
Spread offense again. Trips
Yeah.
left.
4 receiver set. Bim is your receiver on this near side. Patterson with Pisano. He kicks Barbarian motion. Now he's
Kostak.
running for his life. And Kostak will take him
Kostak,
down
okay.
just
No,
beyond the
pursued the
sticks.
whole
Number
time.
5, PJ Pisano.
Caught him from
will put
behind.
5 or 6
keeper.
yards. Yeah, stayed with him. Yeah, good
Gets the
speed there by
Patriots
Sean.
into Warrior territory.
I don't think that was even his side. He came down from his side. Is he on that side?
No, he was on that side.
Okay.
6'1", 235. He had wheels.
6 yards for
Well,
the
he's spotted
Pisano.
at the 48-yard line, where the Patriots will have it 3rd and 6.
A little bit of urgency now here for the Patriots as they trail 21-0.
My guess is the 2 down territory anyway. They're not going to punt.
4 receiver set for Pisano. I think he's got pseudo with him. He'll kick Barbarian motion. Now he's rolling to his right. He's got Barbarian
Oh.
there.
I don't know if he made a football
No.
move.
Nope.
Had him momentarily before.
Pisano's pass ball
Jacob
is
Williams
incomplete.
closed down
Intended
hard
for
on
number
him.
4, Rob Barberi.
And it's a good thing that probably was incomplete because it could have been a fumble. Bring up a 4th down. 4th and 6.
Oh, they're going to punt. They're going to
So-
punt. A little too far.
Frank,
Inside your own half of the field. Go ahead, Carl.
Jaden Russin came in on a delayed blitz to make him throw a little bit sooner than
That
he wanted
pressure.
to.
Got that pressure. Gets her credit for pressure in the
It's
stats.
now 4th and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Wyoming here is
12,
playing it
David
safe
Bem
with one guy
Yeah.
back
Number
and
3, Rocco
in case it's a
Pisano.
fake.
Well, 5 yards draw them off sides wouldn't be enough. So yeah, it's a fake.
Backside.
And he's
Nice
looking for
play.
Bam. He's got him. Past the sticks. Down the sidelines. Adam Sigmund grabs him low. But he'll
Number
get to
8,
the
Jimmy
22-yard
Spindler
line.
on the fake punt
30 yards.
completes it to number 12,
Spindler
David Bem.
to Bam.
And it's good for a Patriot first down.
Like that call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold
So-
the sign play.
Spindler, we said keep an eye on him. He's an athlete, and he showed it there. Left-handed, right?
Left hand.
Lefty. And got their probably their top receiver, Bim.
The
Out on the
Patriots get the
sidelines.
ball to the Warrior
And that's going to give
22-yard
some
line,
energy
where they will have it 1st and
to
10.
that Patriot crowd and that Patriot bench. 1st and 10.
Back to normal set.
Looks like, yeah, two bigger backs there. Pseudo. He
He's
gets the
outside.
carry. He's pushing through, and he's a load to bring down. Colby
Number
Gashai.
34,
Gotta
David
take it low.
Pseudo, the ball carrier for the Patriots.
Andre and I'm
Oh,
sorry.
sorry, yeah. Low man wins. Right, coach? 2nd and 6. It's fundamental, but it's hard to, especially as the
Patriots get
game
the ball
wears
to
on.
the
You get
18-yard
tired to play
line,
high.
where they will have it 2nd and 6.
In the red zone now for the Patriots. 9:13 left in this first half.
By formation, slot left. The
No
pass.
play action. Zeno looking over the
Nice
middle, and he's
play.
got a nice catch there inside the 10.
Number 5, PJ Pisano's
That's
pass
Anthony
is
Thomas.
sweet to number 2, Anthony Thomas. It's good for another Patriot first down. 1st and 10 for Pittston area.
1st and 10 or 1st and goal. The ball sits maybe just a
Just
fingertip outside the 10-yard line. So
Oh, they put it down.
pretty much like a 1st and goal. Yeah,
First and
first
goal.
and goal. There you go. Thomas and Barberi are your receivers, split far. They're going to try to power it in now with
Oh,
those.
my God.
Dave Suno and Nasir Kadri was
Kadri.
there.
What
Wow.
a big hit.
Number 34, David Sudo, the
I
ball
think he
carrier
slanted.
for the
Did he
Patriots.
stunt there,
He
coach?
stunted. He's
A 1-yard loss on the play. 2nd and 11.
Well, he filled
came
that
in-
gap quick.
he
Yes,
came in
he
the A
did.
gap right where the call was made.
That's a battle of two similarly sized young men, Mr. Condry and David Sudo. Just a turn and a little play action, rolls to his right and looking for a receiver. Yeah, good
Number 5,
coverage there by
PJ
Adam
Pisano's
Sigmund.
pass falls incomplete.
And Jacob
Adam
Williams,
shoveling.
he was looking for the tight end, the freshman shoveling. 3rd and goal now. You want to pick up a little? You want to pick up half of this, or you go in the end zone?
Pass was intended for number 85.
I would say
Shufflin brings
go-
up 3rd
you
and
go-
goal for Pittston area.
Yeah, one goes short, one go in the end zone, so you have your choice. Let them make a decision on you.
You got some tall receivers. If you can get them in the corner of the end zone, put the ball in the right spot.
And they put the tall guy
So
top
you got
left.
Bim, yep, and you got shoveling the other
Oh,
tall guy here.
So you
at
got a
the tight end.
slot left, tight end right.
And he's looking for that tight end, maybe. No,
No, he has him. Oh,
in and out. Is he getting credit for the catch? That's Simons.
yeah, he threw it
Oh,
short.
good. Okay, so he picked up half of it.
Number 5, TJ
John Simon,
Pisano's
senior for
pass
Pittston
is
area.
complete to number 26, John Simons.
No, you got to go to the end zone.
Yeah, 4th and goal.
In the
He gets the
7.
ball
Six.
to
So
the
you don't have any
6-yard
plays
line. 4th
Where
and
you have,
goal
you're
for
looking
Pittston
for a
area.
reception shy of the goal line. Right?
Right now, correct.
No safety valve coming out of the backfield, a wheel or something like that. Everything's in the end
Let's see
zone.
where they're going to go.
Patterson maybe.
So they went trips left. They put it's an open set.
Good
We're
timeout
not
there.
set. Yeah, we're not set for it.
Good timeout there by the Warrior coaching staff.
We didn't have the personnel for that one.
And a timeout called by Wyoming area with 7:27
So that's
left
Wyoming
in the
area's
second
first
quarter.
timeout. Pittston still has 3. 7:27 left. If you're just joining us, 21-0 Warriors. Jacob Williams has the score. Drew Mruk and Rocco Bazzano. So let's bring you back here, Carl.
Uh-oh.
Seeing your picture, right? That's you at Wilkes.
Yes.
Right? And your mentor, Coach Barberi.
Coach Barberi.
And we talked about Charlie Trippi and all the stories you heard about him coming up and what an amazing athlete he was. But what we talked about before the game is, so you last played in the fall, high school in the fall of 1982.
1982. I graduated 83.
That was
Correct.
38 years ago. There's Charlie Trippi. He was runner-up for Heisman in 1946. 1946, 1982 is 36 years. We played 38 years ago. That's a little sobering.
That makes me feel old saying it that way.
So there you are. You had a lot of good time playing football. I guess you have a lot of good memories, a lot of good friendships.
Oh, excellent friendships. You know,
Guys you still talk to today.
Yeah.
Guys,
from,
guys you know that you have in your corner in a
Coming out
tough
of the
circumstance.
timeout, 4th and goal for
That's what
Pittston
football
area.
is, right?
And we start
6 yards.
reminiscing again when we see them.
Yeah, it's fun.
Holidays and things like that. So they came out in the same set, but now we're set for it.
Zana with the snap. Patterson blocking for him. He's under some pressure. He dumps it off and out.
He got it.
Common, a touchdown. What a great catch.
That was a delayed slant.
That's Bem.
Touchdown. Number 12, David Bem.
He's under some
On the
pressure, kept
reception
his
for
composure,
Pittston area.
and Bem went up
The
to catch it.
Patriots are on the board.
Not bad coverage, but when you're 6'5", you can play up. You can play up a level higher than the pass coverage can reach
Number
you.
61, Matt Soy, to attempt the extra point. Number 5, PJ Pisano on the hold for the Patriots.
That's why he
And
has
the
the extra
extra
point,
point
and it's
is good.
Wyoming area
7
21.
minutes and 22
Pittston area 7.
seconds left in the second quarter. The Warriors 21, the Patriots 7.
So exactly what the Patriots wanted. Down 3 scores. They're back in this game. 7:22, and right now I think you're telling them, get a stop here. We want when you're hot, when you have a drive like that, you want the ball back right away, don't you?
Try to keep the momentum.
Yeah, David Bem looks like a nice receiver. Oh, he's got some good numbers this year, and he presents a matchup problem for a lot of teams, I can imagine. So Ty, and I like to do this when I talk to corner play. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Best athlete you ever played with? Pittston area athlete.
Pittston area? Sam Falcone played with.
Sam, yeah.
He was my
Yeah.
tailback.
Yep, good athlete. Toughest guy that you would walk down a dark alley with. There's some tough ones on that.
Jeez, there was a lot of
Yeah,
tough
there
ones.
was.
My sophomore year, you had Sal Infantino,
Sal, Dr.
who
Sal.
was
Yeah.
on the defense.
Craig might have a story here.
Very unique.
Oh, it's my dentist and my friend.
Never got hit harder than you did in the Wyoming area Pittsburgh game, right?
Can't wait to tell him that one, Carl.
Number 2, Anthony Thomas.
No, he'll know that one.
For the Patriots.
We always talk about things like that.
Anthony Thomas with the kickoff for the Patriots. A little squib. It's going to be taken by Sigmund. Oh, it gets past him. He'll pick it up inside the 10. Now he's looking for room down that far sideline. And he makes the most of it. And he's still on his feet. And he got about a 15 yards. So after kind of a muff there, and he had to pick it up inside the 10. Did a good job to get 15 yards there. We have a Patriot down. Get him attended to. How about some of your receivers? Who were you? Ralph Herbert?
Ralph Herbert was one of my wide receivers.
Ralph, yeah.
Tight end my senior year was Bruce Moranchik.
Bruce, yeah,
some
Bruce
real
is
good friends of
athlete,
mine. But going back to my sophomore year, and my first 2 passes I ever threw in a game, both went for a touchdown.
Oh.
Went to tight end. It was a tight end drag to Mike Brannon. The first time.
Now, I remember, was it your sophomore year, a game ender against Valley West? Or junior year?
That was my junior year.
Junior year?
That we
walk-off play.
Yeah, we were down by 7 with 2 minutes
After
left.
the return,
They
the
kicked it
Warriors
off. Bruce
get it to
Moranchik
the
was back, got a good
25-yard
return
line,
to about the 40.
where Wyoming
We got
area
it down.
will have it
We
first
got it
and
down.
10.
We scored with no time on, and Barberry says, we're winning.
Yeah.
We're either going to win or lose. And we went with a power pass. Either I ran it or threw it. So I came to the corner, and I ended up tossing it to Ralph Herbert.
The Warriors will start from their own 25-yard line. Clark moves. He's left side is the strong side there. And great penetration there by the Patriots.
No, they're doing.
Got Vincenzo Jammer. That's number
30,
65. That's Joe
Vincenzo
Galonis again.
Jambra,
Defense is
ball
doing
carrier
some
for Wyoming
stunts now.
area. He's tackled for a loss by number 65.
Well, John, your brother's
Joe
having a heck of a
Galonis,
game.
Pittston area.
That's a loss of
Loss of
3.
3 on the play. 2nd and 13.
So you see
for the
how a
Warriors
good
at their
offensive
own
series
22
kind of
yard
spurs
line.
the defense to better play too, right? Pick each other up.
They were probably told, get a stop here. Let's try to get another score before half.
Zano and Morgan are split on your near side. I formation. Williams is going to roll to his left. Now he's going to have to run it. He gets to get away behind the line of scrimmage. He was looking for Johnny Morgan there coming back
Number
to the ball.
17.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
Jacob Williams Jr.'s pass is incomplete, intended for number 2.
For the
John
Warriors.
Morgan Jr.
So you talk about changes in momentum. Warriors are rolling along 21-0. You're worried, is this game going to get away from us before we even get out of here for halftime? And right now, the Patriots are in decent position. Down 2 scores. They got the Warriors at their own 22-yard line. 3rd and long. You'd have to think they go to the air. If they can get a stop here, get some pressure on Williams, they can get the ball back, on a short field. John Morgan, 4 receiver set. Yeah, 3 trips left.
Spread offense.
See if they can give Williams time. They do.
He's got some time. No one's on him.
And he's going for Drew Mruk. Oh! He was past the sticks at the 40-yard line, just a little high. What'd you see there? Pisano was open?
Pisano was open. No one went on the slide.
Pass ball's incomplete, intended for number 21, Drew Mruk. Brings up 4th down for Wyoming area. And they'll send out the punting unit.
And you'll see that with trips sometimes. There's some confusion. Who picks up who? So good defensive series for the Patriots. They're going to get the ball back in their own half of the field with any good luck here.
Back deep for the Patriots will be number 21, Brahim Patterson, and number 4, Rob Barberi. Punting away for the Warriors, number 27, Jaden Russin.
Jaden will stand on his own 10. Went up a little straight. Yeah, not what he wanted out of that. It's going to hit at the 40 and roll. Maybe a yard or two. So 30 yards straight up almost. And that's where Pittston will begin. Down 14 points. 6:10 left in the half. Boy, from where we sat 10 minutes ago, if they get a score here and go into half down a score, that's huge in terms of a momentum shift for this Pittston area team.
Ball will be spotted at the 40-yard line, where Pittston area will
have more dangerous than a team
10.
without any wins. That's hungry, Sudo and Patterson are in the I formation behind Pisano. Turn up
Play.
play
They're
action.
going to try to hit him again.
Nice.
Good
Oh.
defense by Brian
Yeah.
Williams.
Number 5, PJ Pisano's
Jacob
pass
Williams
intended
there.
for number 2, Anthony Thomas.
Hey, Jacob got back there. Got his hands on it. You slap it down there. Or
Broken up
try
by
to make
number
it pick, right?
17,
No,
Jacob
yeah,
Williams
slap it
Jr.
down.
Yeah.
It will be 2nd and 10 for
So not
Pittston
afraid to
area
air it out. They're
at the
slinging it.
Wyoming area 40-yard line.
Looks like they're going to stay in the spread offense.
21-7. 2nd and 10 for the Patriots. Bem is
They're coming. They're coming.
on the far side. That's hit Patterson that time. He got a nice
Number
carry there.
21, Raheem Patterson,
Williams
the ball
lost his
carrier
helmet
for the Patriots.
He's got to come off again. You got to
Yep.
strap that on. Jake Williams with the tackle. Gain of 8. We got
Morgan.
2nd and 2.
Morgan's coming in for him.
His helmet comes off at least
Looks
once
like
a game.
Barberi and PJ
Ball will be
Pisano.
spotted at the 30.
Well, he had all that hair at the beginning of the season, but he did get a haircut.
Area.
We can't blame that. So we got Rob Barberi split to the far side and Anthony Thomas near side. They need 2 yards. There's a toss to Patterson. He's looking for a spot. He's got it. And Nick Elko had him in the pocket. He breaks it back.
Number
Towards
21,
midfield.
Raheem Patterson.
And he's
Oh,
got
my
the first
goodness.
down.
That's good for a Patriot first down.
14-yard carry.
Ball's on the 18.
Patterson, the senior, 5'11", 165. They're inside
First
the red zone
and
again.
10 for Pittston area at the
Definitely
Wyoming
shifting
area
momentum here now.
18-yard line.
Frank Farrell and Albert opened up a huge hole over there on the right side.
That's Stephen Yanchis is a big athlete there, 79. Zano drops straight back, and he's under some pressure. He ducks under Blaise Minnick. Now he's on the run. And he's inside the 10 to the 10-yard line. Gain of
Number
about
5,
8
PJ
on the
Pisano
scramble
on the quarterback keeper
by
for
Pisano.
the
Nasir
Patriots.
Condrick comes over to stop him. Adam Sigmund, but a gain of 8. Give the Patriots a 2nd and 2. Now we're under 5 minutes, 4:42
7-yard
left
gain
in
for
this
the
first
Patriots.
half.
2nd
And the
and
Patriots
3
trying to draw
at the 11-yard line.
to within 1 score. In this rivalry, the greatest rivalry in the Commonwealth of the state of Pennsylvania, according to me. Single setback is with Pisano.
The 34 on this thing.
That's
Coming
Saran
underneath
Bilbo.
there. He
And
picked
gives
up-
it to him. And it's
Oh,
up in the air.
Picked up by Sigmund.
And the Warriors are going to
Area
have it.
football on the play.
Adam Sigmund
Covered by the Warriors.
looked like he had a nice carry of going at 5 or 6 yards. We got a Warrior down. Get him attended to. Saw the ball pop straight up, and a bunch
I
of
think it was
Warriors
Nicky
were on it.
Elko that
Nicky
popped.
I
Elko.
think Nick Elko did it too.
It's a great Geisinger care out there.
There you go, Craig. That's it. Keep it on the Geisinger. Little cramp, maybe.
So that was big with 4 minutes
Yeah.
right there.
Come over and look at, I think it's Nicky. Hey, we got to,
He's up. He's ready
He's
to
got
go.
a
Good.
cramp.
Got a cramp. Yep.
Okay. So the most important part of that exchange is that the Warriors are going to have the ball after the Patriots were knocking on the door. And you got to put the same challenge to your Patriot defense that you put to them the last possession.
Stop him again.
Yeah. We'll get the ball in good field position. We can still get a score before the end of this first half. 4:18 left.
Ball will be spotted at the Warrior
But
8-yard
in my
line,
mind,
where Wyoming area
we
will
want
have
another
it
score to
first
go up
and
3 touchdowns.
Right, exactly. Like a nice 4-minute, 95-yard drive.
Yep.
Williams under center. He's got Gashai and Mruk behind him in the I formation. They're going to try and pound it out of there. Drew Mruk, little sidestep, and he's met by a hungry Patriot defense. I don't
Number
know if he got
21,
anything
John
on that.
Simon.
Mruk, the ball
John
carrier for
Simon.
the Warriors.
Carl says John Simons.
He's met in the backfield by a host of Patriot tacklers.
Saw Tegan Raboli, we haven't mentioned that name, 64. He looked like he was in on that tackle. Bang getting a little pepped up. Get a stop here. So no gain. 2nd and 10, 3:52 left in this first half.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
As we start to get a little
For
shadows
Wyoming
creep
area.
onto the field. Losing that sunlight. Still got Gashai and Mruk in the I formation behind the senior, Jacob Williams. Give to Mruk. Now he's looking for zoom. He's got a little fake. And a quarterback keeper. And he's going to have about 2 yards.
Yeah, that was a power keep.
Power keep.
On the quarterback keeper.
Well, closer to 5 yards. Good carry there by Jacob. Got almost half of what they needed.
Keeps the clock running,
Keeps
too.
the clock running is important, yeah. 3rd and call it 6. Ball sits in. What are you calling here from the 15-yard line? Can't get too cute. Don't want to turn it over. What do you like?
They're probably going to run it again, keep the clock going. You don't want to stop the clock and punt this deep.
2 hands on the ball. Pisano and Sigmund split to this near side.
They're coming.
Little play action. He's under some pressure, and he's looking for Gashai. In and out of his hands.
He
had him. Nice play call.
Jacob
Patriots were
Williams
packed in the box there a little bit.
Jr.'s
Probably
pass
not expecting that.
incomplete.
And would have been a first down if he could have
And it brings
corralled
up
it in there.
4th down
Stops the clock, though.
for Wyoming area.
2:42, and the Patriots have all their timeouts.
Number 4, Rob Barberi is back deep to receive.
So if you get the
punt
ball
for the
inside
Patriots.
the opponent's half of the field, you can run your full offense.
Yeah.
2:42 and 3 timeouts.
He's probably punting from the goal line.
And number 27, Jaden Russin, will punt it away for the Warriors.
Probably has the sun right in his eyes,
Yeah,
too.
unfortunately, this time of the day. Gets off a
Nice.
nice one, yeah. It's going to hit right at the 50-yard line. It's going to be fielded by Barberi. He's got some room now. He's looking to get moving.
Vinny
And
Bauer.
Yeah, with the time that it
Robert
took.
Barberi, the
Gashai and
return.
Morgan.
With the time that it took him
Or
to dodge the
Dixon
first
area.
2 players, Colby Gashai was able to get down there. Vinny Bauer just said, Carl.
Vinny Bowers. I think I was mistaken here, but we'll give him credit.
Yeah, he had to get by a couple Warriors. They did their job. They slowed him down, and then the pursuit was able to get to him. But they do have the ball inside the
Ball will be
Warriors half of
spotted
the
at
field.
45-yard
2:32
line.
left in all their
Pittsburgh will have it
timeouts.
1st and 10.
And Bam is a guy you got to watch, number 12 at the top of the screen. 2 backs there. Pistol formation.
Pistol.
A straight drop, and he's looking for Bam.
Good coverage
about
by
half, and-
Pisano, but
yeah.
he still got it.
Number 5, PJ Pisano's pass.
They're probably going
is
to look
caught
for him the whole way
incomplete.
down.
About 8
And number
yards.
12, David Bem.
He was able to twist his body and kind of shield set up a good target for Pisano there. Gain
Ball
of
is
8.
spotted at the 37-yard line.
Pisano's
Where
got the
Pittston
play.
area will have it 2nd and 2.
2:08 left now. Ball sits at the Wyoming area 42-yard line. This is Anthony Thomas. Is split on this near side. Bam is on the far side. Patterson is the single setback behind Pisano. He's going to get it. He's looking for room. They're stringing him out. And he's going to be
Nick
brought down
Yelko.
hard by Nick
Right
Yelko.
down the line.
That's actually going to be a loss
Carry
there.
For Pittston area.
We'll try to pick something up on the perimeter there. Give you one of your good athletes. Try to look for a seam. At that time, the Wyoming area defense did a good job of stringing it out, getting moves, keeping down the line. He actually lost a yard or 2. Call it a 3rd and a long 3.
Ball is spotted at the Warrior 38-yard
They
line.
have to
They're
get
probably
to
going to
the
look for that
Pittston area
young
will have it
35
3rd
yard
12
line.
again. He's up there in
Yep.
Pisano.
Yep, Pisano.
He's out there in the split in.
Bem on the far side. 2 backs behind Pisano. No play action. Now he's looking for
Oh,
He can't get his man. He was open, too.
that's
Number
Bilbo
5,
again.
PJ Pisano's
That
pass
was
ball is
Kieran
incomplete.
Bilbo.
Intended for number 7, Alex Hoban.
looks like a screen.
And if he got that, that would have been a first down.
Or more.
Brings up 4th and 3 for Pittston area.
So you got to think they'd be looking for
Warrior,
Bam
38
or the
Yeah.
big tight end.
So they're putting him back down here
Yeah.
on the bottom again.
I don't see the tight end out there. 85. So Ben might be the primary receiver here.
He's going to draw some
Pseudo
attention now.
Pseudo is in the slot there.
They hit him at the
The
line.
wing. Bam's got it. He sat down in coverage.
Number 5, PJ
First down
Pisano.
inside the
Pass is
30.
Complete. For number
102
12, David Bem.
102
And
left
it's good
now in the
for a
half.
Patriot. First down.
Picking up the first down on the 4th down play.
Right.
Okay.
Go ahead, sorry.
No good.
Mruk cracked him at the line, and he still got open.
What kind of route did you see Ben
Ball
run
is
there?
spotted
Just
at
a
the
curl.
26-yard
Curl,
line.
he
First and
went
10
1 yard
for
past
Pittston
the
area.
But
first
you
down
fell
markers,
down.
just enough.
Drew cracked them and then fell down.
26-yard line.
They're going to have to put
Empty
it in the
set.
air.
The
Timeout,
Patriots calling
Pittston.
timeout with
43 seconds left.
They waited a
In
long
the
time to
second
call a
quarter.
timeout.
Yeah,
They probably
lost
lost
some
about,
time, yeah.
about 12 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Carmen Falcone Trophy will be awarded to the most outstanding player of this afternoon's contest. The only brothers to win the award were Gary Dolan in 1980 and Greg Dolan in 1988. In 2003, Tony Avasado won the Carmen Falcone Award when he rushed for over 300 yards for Pittston area.
I remember him.
So we have
Please stay after the game to see who will be awarded this year's 42nd annual Carmen Falcone Trophy.
We have a special notice from one of my friends, a 1983 graduate of Wyoming area, Dr. Frank Colella of Colella Chiropractic. Congratulates all Patriot and Warrior athletes on a successful 2020 campaign. Take those great memories with you and chase your dreams with confidence and passion. Colella Chiropractic, Main Street, Pittston. Congrats to the Warriors and the Patriots, and he wants to remind us that still the only perfect team in the NFL, the 1972 Miami Dolphins. Dr. Frank, he loves his Dolphins.
He also gives out the Hot Pepper Award, which he gave to
Yeah.
Dominic.
Well, Dominic got that, yeah. There's the gear, RPO. Pizzano
gonna be
puts it up in the air. And look,
Pizzano
Pizzano almost
had
got
it.
it.
PJ Pizzano's pass falls incomplete. Intended
Look
for
at
the
that.
12, David Bem.
If he intercepted that, there was no one in front
I
of him.
know.
Second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So seeing some
the
different looks in the
Patriots.
Patriots. They're putting it all out there. Every play in the playbook is probably going to be used this afternoon. 37 seconds now. Second and 10. So now you do have two timeouts.
This sun may actually be hurting their
Yeah,
receivers.
it could be. You do have two
Because the sun
timeouts,
is,
but
like right in their eyes, probably.
you really got to get past the sticks. I don't think you're looking at anything.
They're isolating down here again. Trips on top.
He's gonna
They
draw
switch. They
double
put Drew
coverage.
out here.
Oh,
Swing pass to
some
Patterson.
catch, almost,
Yeah,
jumped
great
on
Number
play.
5, PJ Pizzano's pass falls incomplete. Intended for number 21, Raheem Patterson.
Great play by
It
Blaze.
was now 3rd and
Really
10
disrupted that.
The
They wanted to
Warrior
swing it out to Patterson,
26-yard
get him out in space, and big, strong runner, and get him maybe that first down, pick up that first down. Brings up a 3rd and 10, 35 seconds left in the half. And it's Wyoming area 21, Pittston area 7. Patterson is going to stay with Pizzano, 4 receiver set. He'll kick Barberi in motion. Straight drop.
Warriors come on a blitz.
And looking over the middle, and he'll be behind Barberi there.
Pizzano's pass falls incomplete and brings up
Closest to that
4th
ball
and
was maybe
10
Jacob
for
Williams.
Pittston area at the
But
Warrior
from the
26
yelling down
yard
on the
line.
sidelines, I don't think they were in the coverage that Coach wanted them
No,
to
they
be.
missed coverage because the inside slot guy was open going down the middle.
So quickly, it brings up a 4th and 10 for the Patriots. In terms of the complexity of this game, it's huge if they can get a score here. But the first things first, they got to get a first down. They got to get to the 16-yard line. There goes Barberi in motion. Zano's under pressure from Drew Mruk. Now he's got to roll right. Now he puts it up for grabs. And Bam's got it! Touchdown!
PJ Pizzano's pass is complete. The number 12, David Bam.
26 yards for Pizzano to Bam.
Area Patriot touchdown.
With 25 seconds.
Wow. We got a ball game.
Number 61, Matt Soy, on to attempt the extra point for Pittston area. Number 5.
Not only did they score, they get the ball.
Yeah, the second half.
kickoff.
Wow. We got a thriller here in Yatesville. This is a big extra point. Pizzano gets the snap, puts it down. Soy gets it up. And it's good.
And the extra point attempt is good. With 25
Coverage was
seconds
there,
left
just that he went
in the
up,
second
He went up.
quarter,
down.
It was a
Double
height
coverage.
thing.
area Warriors
That was a
21,
timing thing, I think, more.
Pittston area Patriots 14.
Yeah, he's a guy that when I watched film of the Patriots from their 4 games, he really stands out.
Well, he's the one that's the Carmen Falcone front runner.
Right now, if Pittsburgh can win. But an athlete with some height really poses some problems for defense. And Pizzano was under pressure. Drew Mruk was
Yeah, he was on him.
breathing down his
Drew was
neck,
right
right?
on him. And Pizzano put it up where only he can get it.
I mean, I think that play was designed to be thrown from the pocket,
A jump ball.
but he
And it
had
was
it-
double coverage as
yeah.
well.
Like you said, jump ball there. Great catch.
Hey, you're 6'4".
25, yeah. 25 seconds left in this half, and I said go back 20 minutes, and then do we think we'd have this kind of response from Pittston area? The Pittston area fans in the sidelines hoped for it, And they got it.
So they take the momentum into the locker
Yeah.
room if nothing
Yeah.
happens in 25
Like I
seconds.
said, a dangerous team.
And then they come back with getting the ball to start the third quarter.
All right, we're going to see a great half of football, I think, in about 15 minutes. We already saw a pretty good one.
Number 2, Anthony Thomas to kick it away.
You squib it
for the
here, or you're
Patriots.
just trying to kick it as deep as you can and
I
get
say they
coverage
squib
on
it again.
Yeah. Anthony Thomas with the kickoff. So the hands team should be out there for the Warriors. That second line looks like they got some hands guys there. Like Coach said, a little squib. And Rocco Pizzano's going to pick it up. He's going to try and run some clock out and look for some room. 20 seconds left. You run into the middle line
Number
or you just
3,
kneel it
Rocco
down?
Pizzano returns
I
the
think
kick
they
for
might
the
just
Warriors.
run the ball, hand it off, and take it in.
20 seconds. Patriots aren't showing it. They still have 2 timeouts, but 6 seconds, 6 seconds. Yeah.
Ball
Call him.
spotted
Why
at
take him into the
30-yard
half?
line.
They're playing for a lot.
For the
Yeah.
Warriors.
Yeah, look at that.
First
So just
and
take it
10.
into the line, get a run.
Yeah. Break a couple tackles, get to the next level. Who knows what could happen? Patriot coaches are warning their guys, watch a hook and ladder. To give to Drew Mruk. He's got a couple yards there to the 25-yard line. Not taking a timeout.
Number
So
21, Drew Mruk
Patriots will take their 2
On the
timeouts
carry
into the half with
for the
them.
Warriors. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to let it run out.
Will that be the end of the half?
And that will be
With the score,
last play
Wyoming
of the
area,
first half.
21, Patriots
At the end
14.
of the second quarter,
We'll take a little break here. We'll stay on air.
Patriots 14.
And Craig will get the
Wyoming
band
area
if they come on.
Warriors 21.
So you guys have a little, well, there's no concessions in the coach
No, there's
arena.
none.
Well, I also have to make a statement here. Look how beautiful these mountains are.
Oh, yeah. It's a great
I
day.
never really realized how you have a good view up here.
Yeah. It is a beautiful view. I'm glad you're capturing that.
Canvas ledge right over there.
Mind if I plug this in over here? Go ahead. Excuse me. I thought I saw a little. Beautiful.
You got it, Coach?
No, other
Here's
way.
one. No, wait.
Wait. No, other way. Beautiful.
Got it?
Yep.
So, Carl, before the band comes in, tell us about your week in Wyoming area sports. Get over here.
Well, let me tell you something. It's very
Tell me who you're
exciting.
proud of.
We got a real good look at three Wyoming area district teams: ladies field hockey, ladies soccer, and the guys soccer.
Ladies field hockey was Monday evening
Monday evening.
against Seminary. Cold. Right?
Cold. It was cold. It was a brisk evening, and it looked like Wyoming area was in it to win it the whole time, and they still were at the end. And it got down to a point where the ball was, you could see it. You could see the ball in a second, double overtime. The ball was being juggled around way too much in front of the goal, and it just one slap of the stick and it was over. But to really honor the ladies, I have to say that they were playing quick. Kayla Kiewak, Bianca Pizzano, and all the other forwards. Defense was great that game. Mackenzie, Janeski, they were all great that game. Our goalie made some spectacular saves. Carly Saranchik, spectacular. Going into the soccer game. I didn't get to see that one. I was hoping that Craig, you were there, right?
The boys soccer
The
game?
girls soccer game.
Oh, the girls soccer game
Yeah.
against Lehman?
Yes.
Yes.
So they lost a heartbreaker there, and then the boys last night.
That was the real heartbreaker.
That was a tough one because they had that game. They owned possession. They owned the
outplayed
corners. They owned saves. They owned everything. The only thing they didn't own was what was on the marquee.
For the
Yeah,
second year in a row, they outplayed them
Yeah.
in the district final, and they ended up losing by 1.
That one save that Adam Wisniewski made.
Oh,
I
that
think,
was spectacular.
Both Mapafano and John Erzar captured it on Twitter, but wow, that's like a highlight reel.
And
save,
I got to
you know?
tell you, when that ball, before that ball was kicked, just as his foot was coming through, I could hear Wyoming area gasp because here it was.
Oh yeah, well, penalty kicks have
and-
a high percentage conversion.
And
yeah.
when Adam Wisniewski dove out to his right and raised his right foot, that was enough just to catch the ball and send it up over the top of the goal.
Yeah, that was amazing. No
It
doubt
was
about
beautiful. So,
But
hats off to all three
yeah,
clubs.
proud of our Warriors. You know, from the boys soccer team 3 years ago, they had 1 win.
Yeah.
So to play for the district title in back-to-back
2 years in a row.
seasons, even though we come up
And they're
short
going to
both
be there
times.
next year.
Yeah.
I mean, they have
They
a
have a
very,
lot
very young
returning.
team. They have a lot of freshmen
Yeah.
and sophomores starting and playing and key roles on that team.
And if you go back to when we were in school a long time ago, as far as field hockey, and seminary was like a national. They still are a national
Yeah,
power. And,
they're-
you know, Lake Lehman, Dallas, but always seminary. Seminary, we always seem to come out on top. And not only the impressive thing about that is you would look after the season was over and they have 4, 5, 6 young ladies getting full scholarships.
D1.
To go, so that when you have a
Yeah,
program
there
that
goes
can do
the
that.
Geisinger Life Flight right now,
And
right
now,
overhead.
wow. And now we've, Craig, I'll tell you what, you're going to get a bonus check from Geisinger. Right? Or if one comes for us, I'll have to give it to you.
But that's who it was. It was
But,
the Geisinger's Life Flight.
Good eyes. But
Going down the valley.
so to build a program that can compete with them.
Compete with them.
and,
That was my point in full, Frank.
Amazing.
If you're going to play the best, you got to be the best. And I'll tell you what, Wyoming area played like they were the best.
Yep. So that, I mean, all the credit in the world to Seminary's goalie, who I think.
Oh,
is
yeah,
probably
the name I didn't catch, but
yes,
she's going D1.
Nina Magnata.
Yeah,
Mia
Dina,
Magnata.
yeah, and she was huge.
Yeah.
Because we had it in front of that goal, Frank, several times, and we just couldn't punch it in.
Just made saves that other goalies don't.
Right, other goalies would have succumbed under the pressure.
Coach Carl, you're going to do lacrosse again in the spring if we're
I'm
going?
doing lacrosse
All
again.
right, very
Yep.
good.
We're getting
Looking
the girls
forward to
up.
that.
Matter of fact, they're getting up and ready. We're going to
Looking
start.
forward to that.
There you go. We're going to start Thursday up at the Dome.
Won a
So,
playoff game in his first year as coach of the girls lacrosse
Yes.
against
girls.
Picton area.
Yeah, girls lacrosse. We're going into our 7th year. Last year we didn't play, but the first 5 years we made the playoffs every year. Championship game 2 years ago. Went up 3-0 on Sem.
Yeah.
Ended up losing the game 7-6.
That's
But that was this was our year that we just missed.
Yeah.
We were lining up for this year that we would have been.
That's another great parallel where coming into lacrosse we had never played it before. Seminary was the top of the food chain.
Yeah, Wyoming Seminary, Lake Lehman were always on the top. So we put we got the girls up, got them running, we got them learning the game, and now we're competitive. Now we're not the team.
That's right.
We're the team to watch all the time.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
We're not
I
the
like
pushover.
They see it coming now. Yeah.
The doormat has left.
Yes.
What was your biggest challenge there as far as getting the girls to work together, trust each other, pass?
Well, one learning
learn
the
the
game.
game. Yeah.
You know, a lot of them, especially my first 2 years, some of them only had 1, maybe 2 years experience, and most of them didn't have any.
Right.
So just learning just to handle the ball, how to catch the ball in the small net and keep it moving.
And finding a goalie every year is
Finding a
important,
goalie every year is always. So we have Kylie Foy would be our goalie.
Highly Foy.
She was, she had some coming up as a freshman. We got her in the JV game, so she was able to get some time there, and we're gonna still be. Last year would have been her first start, full-time varsity. Now we're going into it this year.
And you have some young ladies that have gone on
We
to
have-
play at the collegiate level.
Oh yeah, all except my first year, we had girls move on to get some scholarships and continue playing.
Yeah,
So what does it take for a girl to come out? What does it take for a girl to come out for lacrosse? Like, what is it?
We have all the equipment if they need it,
Mhm.
but if they want to get their own stick, girl, as far as equipment, all they need is goggles and a stick, and they're on. We have
But
uniforms.
it's a club sport like at Wyoming area. or
It's
how is
it's a PIAA sport,
it? Yeah.
community funded.
Okay.
We're PIAA sanctioned.
Mhm.
Just that we get, we have to fund it ourselves. Coaches' salaries, travel,
Yeah, yeah,
uniforms. So we have to fundraise each year.
Mhm.
So we need the boys need about $8,000 a year. The girls need about $6,500 each
Yeah,
year
yeah.
to keep this moving.
Yeah.
With helmets, because helmets come in, they last so long. You have to get new helmets for the
Yeah.
boys. Girls' side, goggles and sticks. Most girls have their own sticks. It comes down to just basic cost at that point.
I just can't convince my daughter to come out.
Oh,
for it.
she'll love it.
I'll
She'll
tell you
love
what,
it. And
It's
it's
a great game. I love it, and
She's strong.
It's fast. I'll tell you what. I play baseball. I was a big baseball player too. My dad was big into baseball. I probably would have been torn. I probably would have played lacrosse. It's action. It's fast, and it's moving.
Yeah.
And
No, I like my daughter's a big soccer girl. Like she's a center back on soccer, and she's like, I just can't convince her to do anything else but soccer.
on the girls' side, usually soccer and field hockey girls you find playing lacrosse because it's comparable.
Yeah.
When they're getting in condition, and it's the same type of
That's
thing.
right.
Teamwork and moving around.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find? Do you get a lot of the field hockey players?
Yes.
As their off-season sport.
I have a lot of field hockey and soccer
soccer,
players.
That's good for their hand-eye
the majority
coordination.
of my
Who's
yeah.
at it
stamina.
from soccer? Like that's regular, like regular girls from soccer now. Who's out now?
Who's out now? Well, who's on the soccer? I'm trying to think the soccer team. When we first started, we had a lot of soccer players. We had about 5 or 6 soccer players. Now I think we're down to about 2 or 3.
Okay.
A lot of hockey players, and I have about 2 or 3 basketball players.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I had
But lacrosse is like a spring sport, isn't it?
lacrosse is a spring sport.
But this is like your travel training court, right?
Right. What I'm doing now is just at the dome
Yeah.
for winter. It's basically it's part of conditioning, getting the game ready. It's like they play 6-on-6 type of game, and then we go from there.
Our soccer travel team is actually move into the dome this year. NEU, Northeast United, is going to be up there, so we're going to be seeing you up there a lot. You're going to see a lot of his teams up there.
Yeah, the girls lacrosse is on Thursday nights up there, and a lot of times what I do, I start getting the local colleges, letting them know I send them our schedule. We're having girls there, and then they come and watch, and that's how a few of our girls got picked up. They wanted to
Nice.
they wanted to start talking to them then, seeing how they played. Then they watch them during the season, and then it's all ready. It flows right in for them.
So how many do you think you anticipate that you'll roster for the spring?
For the spring, on girls, probably I'm guessing about the low 20s. And
What would you like that? Like near 30, right?
I would prefer near 30.
Yeah.
Because then some of the girls, in order to have a JV team, you have the younger girls playing sometimes both in the varsity game and some JV game. So if I have 30, 2 years ago, we were able to have 2 separate teams because we had enough girls. We had almost 35 girls.
Yeah, that was a nice nucleus.
Craig, your daughter's a freshman, right?
Yeah,
So
my daughter's a freshman.
you've coached a long time.
Yes.
And I see this all the time. And it breaks my heart in a way, but I say, so when you're like 9th grade, 10th grade, you're very self-conscious. Oh, I don't want to go out. I'm going to look foolish. I don't think it's a good idea. Where you then you get to be a junior, senior, you really don't care now as much about what people think. Now you come out. And I've seen a lot of athletes come out and have a great time, but I just, in the back of my mind, what if you went out when you were a freshman? What if you went out?
And I always say that, just they'll have that extra, the talent that they develop, for the game, knowing the game, what's going on, know where to be when certain plays are going on, so that so you have to come up to par with someone that's already played 2 years.
That's right.
So that's the part you're missing.
That's how you get field time, right?
And that's how you get field time. And then for the younger kids, Robbie Schweitzer and I, we started the Valley Laxers. So that's a game we use as
Cut their
as
teeth there.
field.
Yeah.
So
Get used to it there. You get some-
6th, anybody, really, anybody, like 6th, 7th. If you're looking ahead and saying, hey,
all the way from about 3rd grade on up, they can play.
if that's a game I might want to play as a freshman, you're 7th grade now. Go up, play for Laxers, and see how you like it.
And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of scholarship money in lacrosse. I mean,
It's big.
there's money there. I mean, you might not get a full scholarship,
Right.
but there's money. Like I said, $1,000 is $1,000 that you never have. But if you're getting that over 4 years, that's.
And that's an excellent point. And we've seen this when we were both involved with lacrosse for a while, concurrently when my son played. And every year, it seemed now, of course, you got different circumstances with COVID, and some schools are cutting back programs. But every year, the growth of lacrosse continually, more and more opportunities were becoming available at the Division I, at the Division II level.
Correct.
And what I always saw was lacrosse had the highest percentage of players, and I think it's close to 15% for both boys and girls, of high school players that went on to play in college. Higher than any other sport.
I know. It is. You're correct. And if you go all the way back, you had lacrosse hot and heavy down Allentown South. Then for whatever reason, it jumped over us, and then up in Binghamton, New York.
Binghamton's big.
Man, that's big up there.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to go up there for tournaments and all that. So it just started coming here. If you go back about 8 years ago, we only had 3 teams in our league. They had to travel all over. Right now, we're up to 11 girls teams. So it's moving, and we're getting
Yeah,
there.
it's big.
It was taped. It was red. You just turned it off.
Okay. I forgot to remind you, but you got it.
I had
So it's typing
it
up?
was blinking the whole time.
So, Coach, can you just sum it up?
Beginning,
Can you help
but
us
I did
out?
turn
We
it
want to
on.
help you out.
So I have to check this out.
Fundraisers.
I have to go
What
before
type of
the game, but
fundraisers
now
do you
it's
guys
live.
usually
Looking
do?
at it like, I
Is there
don't
something
remember.
annually that the community
See,
can
we're in
get
a good
involved in?
synchronicity.
Yes. This past year we had to cancel everything with the COVID.
Don't hit it
So
off.
we're
I
trying to
missed it.
figure out what we
I
can
was the
do and
first
how we can
couple
do it
plays.
moving forward. Well, we take open donations that could come directly to us if someone wants to do that, and then we're gonna have to start meeting to figure out how we're gonna get through this with fundraisers, because a lot of our
And
fundraisers
ladies and gentlemen,
were
we are
bingos
about
where we're
to get
together.
underway here for the
So
second half of
with
action
social
as the
distancing
Pittston
and all
area
that,
Patriots
we're gonna have to
and
try
the
to figure
Wyoming
this
area
out. What
Warriors
we're gonna
take to
do.
the field once again.
All right.
So I'm making Coach Carl put his. Oh, he's not going to do it, but I handed him his hoodie.
I'm gonna put my hoodie on.
Yeah, I wanted to stay warm because this.
Well, I'm warm.
Stay warm because this second half is going to be hot.
Well, that's what I got this on there.
Yeah. No, I'm really.
I got this here.
I got
this here. That keeps me warm.
I'm really, really impressed with the response from the Pittston area team after going down 21-0. And as a Patriot, former Patriot, you got to be proud of it too.
Yeah, that they stayed in the game, that they're going to keep their head in the game, and they're getting the ball back. Like I said, they're going to
Got a chance.
They need to put a drive together and move along.
They're in the game, and like I said, like a half hour ago, you didn't know if they'd have anything to play for in the second half. I looked down this Pittston area roster, and I just see the families and the names. Chandra, Scalpy.
Yep.
AJ. Okay.
AJ
Yep.
Scalpy.
Father was a good ball player. Kenny,
Correct.
right?
Yeah,
so,
Kenny.
He's a Falcone winner.
So, just a lot of good Pittston names. Puglisi. I know that's
From across the
Barry.
river.
No, Pizzano.
Ridgey's a cousin of mine.
Okay, there you go. Gurman. Gurman's a big family Pittston.
Yeah,
Right?
Dave Gurman, that's his brother. My fullback was Joe Gurman, which was one of my best friends who passed away.
Yeah, we lost
Had
him
to bring to
only
him,
a couple
but,
years after high school,
Yep.
right?
And he was my best friend. We used to hang out all the time.
So here's to Joe. Right?
Yep.
Too long gone and fondly remembered.
Correct.
Very, very blessed. We talked about this all year long. I mean, we didn't really lose a game until the end of the season, and it was this game and we got it back. So, Wyoming area fans are very blessed to get 8 games. And Carl and I, and Craig and I, all during the summer and the spring, were like, I don't know.
We didn't
I don't
know.
know. We're going to do it.
Didn't
I don't know
look
if we're
good. It
gonna be
was
able to do it.
bleak.
Didn't know what was going to happen.
No. So we're very fortunate to have gotten these contests in. Pittston area wasn't as fortunate, but they got this one in. They'll have 5 in for the season. And, no matter what happens, unless Wyoming area scores 45 points in this second half, and right now, anything could happen. But as far as first half, they acquitted themselves very well. They can go into the off season on a positive note. The difference between going into the off season after only 4 games and not playing this game, and being able to play this game and now going into the off season, I think can't be underestimated.
Oh, wow.
How
Correct.
important it is for this program.
14-0.
Yep.
You're a Penn State fan.
Maryland's
I
winning?
don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear
Tua?
that.
To his brother.
To his brothers making some passes to no end.
He's 7 for 8, 147 yards and 2
Wow.
touchdowns.
You have the game tape. Will you go watch it later? Or?
Nah.
No.
Dominic's texting me in between.
Is he watching us?
Well, he's probably listening and watching the game.
All right. Yeah. If we didn't have the COVID thing, I wanted to have him up here once or twice during the year. I'd like to get a good. We love football and we love Warrior fans. And
You really don't know how good of a place it is to watch the game.
Yeah,
Like when we
it
had
is.
Mark up last year, like Sickler came up top, he goes, "I never realized it was this nice." He
you miss a lot in the stands and on the field too. Here
on
you can
top
see
of our
everything.
press box, it's the best
That's why they put Coach Pop up here so he can see everything, right?
Oh, yeah.
because you're a little bit higher on Wyoming areas. You're a little bit higher.
Where's
on
your
Wyoming.
hoodie?
Huh?
Where's your hoodie?
It's nice out.
It won't be nice in about a half hour.
Yeah, true.
But it won't be bad.
not gonna
It won't be
be
November.
like-
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so
Like
the
your
Patriots
freshman
are ready.
game.
The Warriors are ready.
that was the worst.
We were on
The
top
broadcast
of,
team is ready.
Yeah.
we
The
were
second
on
half
top
of
the
this
press
game.
box, and I had
Patriots get the
I
ball.
had this, like something like this on.
And a chance to tie it.
Oh, I
And
wish
you
it
got to
was
like
this
what you're
one.
seeing out of not only David Bem at it, but quarterback PJ Pizzano being cool under pressure.
For Pittston area, ideally they want to go down and score, tie the game up here. But the Wyoming area right now has to make a call, take the momentum back on the kickoff, stop them, and then make their own drive.
You have enough juice?
So Coach Mruk had a saying. I'm sure Coach Barberi had a similar saying. Big players make big plays in big games.
Yep.
So some of the big players that made their big plays in the first half. We'll see if that continues in the second half or if it's maybe some new names that come along.
Funny thing with that saying, I used that saying in mini football in the B team game. Dominic was about 10 years old, and we were in one of the playoff games. And I said that the day before. He came home, he couldn't sleep. He told my wife Riri, he goes, Dad says big players, big games. He said, we're gonna get beat up, all these big players. he looked at it. He took it
literally.
He took a different perspective because he thought they're gonna play players like Murph, who was the quarterback at Wyoming area.
Chris Murphy.
He thought he was going against those type of guys.
Okay.
And we had to clear that up fast.
So you cost him a night's sleep at
Yes.
that point, huh?
That's what he thought.
What we could say is this is the beginning of a new day. We could waste it or use
Yes.
it for good. What we do today is important because we exchange a day of our life for
We
it.
remember it all.
For every game.
Number 2, Joe Morgan
Want it
Jr.
to be
Number
good,
3,
not
Rocco Pisano. Back deep.
Anthony Thomas with the
Warriors.
kickoff. We're ready for the second half, and the ball falls off the tee.
Took it away.
Maybe Rocco Pisano, maybe Johnny Morgan take it to the house. And a
Lights.
second
Number
time.
3, Vincenzo Chambra is
Got to get a holder.
for the Warriors.
It's not that windy. There's really no wind. Little nerves.
There will be when the sun goes down.
Second half underway. Warriors lead 21-14. There's the kick. And Rocco Pisano's going to pick it up at the 20. He's going to look for room on that right side. Now cut back. He's got a little seam. He's got some room. Down the sideline. Oh, he slips down at the 36-yard line.
Warriors.
But Yates
Number
fell turf.
4. Yeah, the Yatesville turf got us again. Number 4, Rob Barry was there to kind of write him down. A good field position for the Warriors.
Ball will be spotted at the
Call it the
36-yard line,
First and 10
where
for
the
Wyoming.
Warriors will have it first and 10.
I don't know if we threw too many passes. I mean, obviously we had the touchdown, but I don't know if we threw many more than that. Pretty much ran the ball in the first half. Gashai and Mruk are your I formation backs. Actually, that's a split formation. Well, he's going to pass on first down. Rolls to his left. Now he's under some pressure. Now he's got to try and
He took a big
get what he
hit there,
can out of it. Yeah. That was Galonis. And Suda did not let him get past the line of scrimmage. It's going to actually be a loss, 2 yards.
Number 17, Jacob Williams Jr. is sacked by number 79, Steven Yanchis, and number 65, Joe Galonis.
Warriors trying to go to the air on first down.
2-yard loss, second and 12 for the Warriors at the Patriot 34-yard line.
Zano and Sigmund are split to this near side. There's the turn and give to Drew Mruk, and he's got some tough sledding there behind Bryce Hinkle before he's brought down. Oh,
Number
that's John Simons.
61,
Simon just
Drew
fired
Yeah,
up.
he's doing a
ball
little
carrier
Rambo
for
imitation
Wyoming
there.
Area.
Pitson's defensive line's coming out.
Yeah. They got the energy they were looking for from this defense on this first possession. Give
1
the
yard
Warriors a
gain on the play.
third and long.
They went in with momentum and came out with it. We
At
need
the
something here.
Warrior 35-yard line.
10:48 left. We're just underway.
Can't see the number of that nose guard in there.
First possession. I'll try and get it. Yeah, I'll try and get it. First possession of the second half, and the Warriors are in a third and long. Williams rolls right. He's going to be looked for the sidelines for Sigmund. He's in front of the sticks, and he's pushed backwards.
Short.
He's only going to get up to about the 43-yard
Number
line.
17,
They needed to get to just beyond the 46.
To number 88, Adam Sigmund.
Actually, he doesn't even get that. He gets this spotted at the 41. Fourth
Ball
and
is
5.
at the 41-yard line, where Wyoming area will
They're
have
go-
it
they're
fourth
going
and
for it.
5.
Yeah. Gutsy call here by Coach Spencer.
Timeout.
Unless they try to dry them offside. Is it a 4th and 5? It's just inside the 41. They got to get 46.
Looks like 5.
I don't know if 5 would be enough. I think it's like 5.5 if they dry them offsides. He's going to come up under center. Got that H-back. Now they'll shift to high formation. Trying to dry them offsides. Yeah. It's quite a well. They call a timeout. We got 3 seconds on the play clock. They're going to call a timeout. So Greg's favorite play where they try to dry them offsides. And doesn't work. We do have a flag down. We do have a flag down.
They didn't waste the timeout. They'll just take the 5 yards.
Okay.
Yes.
There are flags on the field.
Is that what the flag was?
Yep.
So,
Yes.
okay. So delay a
Delayed
game.
game on the Warriors.
Don't waste the timeout, as Coach Carl said. And now they'll punt it from their own
That puts them at the
36-yard line.
36-yard line.
So now the challenge has to be put to the Warrior
4th and
defense.
10, the punting unit is out. Number 21, Raheem Patterson. And
Jaden
number
Rustin
4,
stands
Robert Barberi
at
are
his
back
own
deep for the
24-yard line.
Patriots.
Gashai comes in as will protect. Snap. Oh, boy. Yeah, it was good job.
Got it away.
Good job by Jaden Rustin to get it
That's
away.
going to be a fumble out of bounds.
Started running. That doesn't he started running. That's an absolute bullshit.
And after the punt, there are penalty
hit the leg.
markers on the play.
The kicker.
Absolutely not.
And that's
He's right.
that's always the concern about when a punter gets flushed out of the pocket. But Jaden did a good job of
No, he started running.
We have a roughing the kicker
That is
call
such fucking
charged
bullshit.
against the Patriots.
You suck.
so you might hear up top here. Once you commit, you're supposed to you can't punt it away.
I mean,
Once you commit to a running,
well, to me, he became a runner.
Yeah.
He was outside his normal.
well,
his
we've
normal
seen that in
steps.
games in earlier
So
in the
I
year
don't know
where a punter maybe ducked under somebody rushing, but maybe didn't. Actually, he took two or three steps.
I don't think they're calling. I think they're waving it off.
No, whatever he explained, the coach accepted it. I'm not.
Ball will be spotted
I'm
at
not
the
sure. To me, he
49
was a
yard
runner.
line where the Warriors will have it 1st and 10.
But we got Jaden is probably hurt.
Yeah, I saw it. Got hit in the leg after the punt or on the punt attempt. Oh, the Warriors retain possession here.
Yeah, they retained possession
Oh.
because of the play.
That's a huge change in momentum. Yeah. Two receivers split to the far side. There's the
First man through,
give
it's
to
Gashai.
Gashai, and he is running with a head of steam. Good energy from the senior. Yes, he just got past the line of scrimmage and just carried some guys, some Patriots and some big Patriots like Dave Sudo for 3 or 4 or 5 yards. Nice carry by the senior, Colby Gashai.
Number 25, Colby Gashai, the ball carrier for Wyoming area, brings the ball
So,
to
why do
the
we retain
Patriot
possession?
45-yard line, where
Because it's the
Wyoming area
defensive,
will have it 2nd
Oh,
and
first
so
6.
roughing. Okay, that's what they were
Yeah.
arguing. 2nd and 5 for the Warriors after that break there. Drew Mruk looking for room on the right tackle. He spins through a few tacklers. He's going to be close to a first down.
Number 21,
Be about a
Drew
yard
Mruk,
short.
the ball carrier
Raheem
for
Patterson
Wyoming
brings him
area.
down. John Simons on top there. David Bem. Drew did
Russell
it.
looks like he's back in. 27.
Oh, that's good, good.
Russell is back in.
That's good news for the Warriors.
Where Wyoming area
3rd and
will
3.
have it 3rd and 3.
Drew showing some nice power there.
Well,
Breaking through
They
tackles.
probably don't want him to tighten
Staying
up.
low. Yeah, keep, like Craig said, keep warm. So Jaden Rustin is back out. He's a tight end there. Making that left side the strong side. I formation. 3rd and 3 for the Warriors at the 42-yard line. There's the
Mruk.
gift to Mruk.
Oh,
He
good
leans
dive.
forward. Yeah, great job.
Last
Number
ditch effort.
21, Drew Mruk, the ball carrier for Wyoming area.
Great job of staying on his feet and leaning forward.
His run is
Pick up
good
that
for
first
a
down.
Wyoming area 1st down.
He got a good block by Russin there.
Big,
Sealed off the
yeah,
end.
big first down pick up there. 8:50 left in the 3rd quarter.
1st and 10.
Warriors
for
lead
Wyoming
21-14.
area at the Patriot 38-yard line.
Drew Mruk, one play by one play at a time, taking this game over, taking this series over. Adam Sigmund split to the near side. Rocco Pisano to the far side. Got Jaden Rustin in the slot. Williams going to call his own number. He's got some room. He's got a head of steam. And he's got the first down and past the
Number
sticks.
17, Jacob Williams Jr., the ball
Good first
carrier
down
for
call.
Kostak leading the
Wyoming
way,
area.
Frank.
He's tackled by
John
number
Kostak
21,
leading the way,
Raheem
Carl said.
Patterson of the Patriots.
Jimmy Spindler had the tackle for Jacob Williams. Nice, strong carry. Call his own number there. And a first down on
Ball will be
first down.
spotted at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for Wyoming area.
That thing's been through hell, so I mean.
1st and 10 for the Warriors. We've got 8:03 left in the 3rd quarter. They lead
And a
21-14.
shotgun.
Snap to
Again,
Williams.
Keeper again.
over Gashai.
Number 17,
Stepping, pushing.
Williams
5-6
Jr.
yards.
on the carry
That's not on here.
for Wyoming area.
I'm afraid that'll
He's
fall
tackled
off.
by number 26, John Simons of the Patriots.
Right now, power football for the Warriors.
Ball will be spotted at the Patriot 22-yard line. 2nd and 6.
Yeah,
for
closer to
Wyoming
the
area.
23. 2nd and 6 for the Warriors. Play Sokash Minnick now as one of the receivers. The 3-receiver set. Single setback is Gashai. He's going to get it again, and he is
Johnny Simon.
picked up by John Simons after about a
Number
yard.
25, Colby Gashon.
Not much
the
there
ball
that
carrier
time.
For Wyoming area.
As this Patriot
He's left
defense
the
tries to
backfield
stiffen
by number
as we get
26,
close to
John
the red zone.
Simons.
Ball sits just outside the 20. It's going to be 3rd and 5. 7:01 left in this third quarter.
Brings up
Wyoming
3rd
area leads
and 5 for
21-14.
Wyoming area at the Pittston area 21-yard line.
69 degrees at 4:34 p.m.
Frank, I don't know
On
who has,
November 7th.
Yeah, November 7th.
I don't know who
Love
has a tougher job in there, Frank. Number 66, Brandon Farrell, or Bryce Hinkle.
They're going at it, mano a mano.
Going right at it.
I'm glad you got that 66 for the Patriots. I overlooked him. Brandon Farrell, he's a junior, 6 foot 290.
They were in
At
the
the nose
shotgun
tackle.
again.
Will pass. Who's he
He's
looking
right
for?
open with a cross. Rocco
Jacob
Pisano.
Williams Jr.
slant.
pass falls
Slant.
incomplete. Intended for number 3, Rocco Pisano.
Oh, you had him open
4th
for a minute.
and 5 for the Warriors.
Big 4th
at the
down.
Pittston area 21-yard line.
I don't know, Jaden, after getting roughed up, I don't know if they would try him for a field goal here. No, Michael Clark's coming in. They're going for this. Sigmund checks out. Sir Condry checks in. So if you take a receiver out, Clark is more of a blocking tight end. Here comes Coach Fonte. Pick up somebody's jersey. Somebody changed the jersey.
Took their jersey off. Changed
Somebody
it up.
changed the jersey. Maybe Sean Kostak sometimes does that.
The Kostak did.
So we got Gashai in the slot.
Wildcat. They weren't set up.
Looking-
Coach
Timeout
Basinski's not happy
charge
with
to the
that.
Warriors.
They misaligned.
Looked like they were going to look for like a direct snap to Drew Mruk maybe.
Yep,
Try and pick
Wildcat.
that up. So 6:26 left in the third quarter. The Warriors lead 21-14. Well, we got a timeout.
Did you hear my idea for if they didn't have this game?
No, it's
What I told Speed?
Hey, Jonathan Nelson, Warrior fans, whether you're
Yeah,
buying or selling, John Nelson
split the
at
team up.
Century 21 Signature Properties is the man to see. Nobody knows the market better than John. He can put you in a starter, your forever home, and anything in between. And if you're selling, John can help you prepare and get a sale offer that reflects the love and pride you have in your home. John Nelson, Century 21 Signature Properties.
That would have been nice.
So big 4th down in terms of
preseason idea.
No,
this
hey,
contest.
don't forget.
I don't know if they do
Drew's
it now,
in the
but back when
Wildcat.
I was in high school, when I
Drew,
was senior, junior, side,
7th and
I
8th
always did,
grade.
like, green versus
Quarterback?
white or
He was a
something.
quarterback.
tutored under
Look, the go
Dominic.
man, the go man, the man.
Yeah.
Still got
With
the
a free
same
safety on the
formation.
top.
So here's a big 4th down. In motion is Gashai. Ruck calls for it. He's going to run it. And he's hit, and he's got some room. I
Think he
with
got
the
it.
stretch, I think he got it.
Close.
Number 21,
He got it.
Drew
Definitely
Ruck,
got it.
the ball carrier for the Warriors. He's tackled by number 8.
Big first down
Jimmy
conversion there for the
Spindler.
Warriors. 6:17 left in the third
And that
quarter.
run is good
Behind
for a
Nasir
Wyoming
Condry.
area first down.
So went behind the big senior, Nasir Condry, Colby Gashai also. Now Clark and Kostak will check out. Warriors have a first down at the Pittston area 15. Jacob Williams has the play.
Student section outside the fence over there.
Oh, nice. We can get them if you get a chance. Like next time we got a break.
They're waving.
Yeah.
That's probably where Brittany's at.
Got to slide into the sidelines.
Frank Kostak's going to be eligible next play.
Turn and give to Mruk. He's behind Condry.
Oh,
Cuts back.
Number 21, Drew
Slip down.
Mruk, the ball carrier for Wyoming area.
Yatesville got him again.
Yatesville turf. John Simons and the Yatesville turf with the
Taking
tackle.
it back off.
Gain of a yard. Calling Colby Gashai out.
1-yard gain for the Warriors.
Vincenzo Jambro
2nd
checks in
and
now for the
9
Warriors.
At the Patriot 14-yard line.
We're down to 5:18 left in the third quarter. The Warriors have a 1 touchdown lead, 21-14. Well played game. Very enjoyable game.
Okay.
All right.
Williams under center. He got I formation
They're
behind him.
cover 2.
Turns. He rolls right. He's looking for Russin.
He's got Pisano intercepted.
He's going to intercept it. That's Thomas.
And that pass is intercepted by number 2, Anthony Thomas of the Patriots.
Had Jaden Russin and Rocco Pisano out on that far side. Anthony Thomas slid in and with the pick near the goal line. Big turnover for the Patriots as they stop this Warrior scoring threat. Get the ball back for themselves.
2-yard line.
After a lot. That was the first drive of the half, right? We didn't have any other
Yeah.
drives. So 7 minutes on the drive, and it ends up in a turnover inside the 5-yard line. Pittsburgh's going to have to try to pound it out of here now. Great game. Pisano, and he's hit hard, yeah. Pisano over center, trying to just pound it out of there, give
And
the
on the quarterback
Patriots a little room to operate.
Pisano.
And he's hit hard there.
Mruk came flying in.
Mruk. Looks like I think Sean Kostak got pulled off the pile too. Where they're going to mark only gain of a yard. So
They'll bring up second
tough
down,
yard for Pisano.
second and 9
Wow.
for Pittston area at their own 3-yard line.
They were up
They're
for
at
that
the 2.
time. They were in the. It was a double A
The
blitz.
ball,
They
is,
were double A.
the ball sits in. Yeah, the ball sits inside the 2-yard line. Yeah, they only got a yard that
They're
time.
showing it again now. You see it?
Yeah,
showing
they're
it
stacking the
again.
box.
He's
Now he's
going
going to
back.
roll to his right. He's under some pressure. And
Oh,
what a
big
play by Jacob Williams!
Jacob Williams almost had
Pisano's
a big
pass is
pick.
broken up, intended to number 85.
He had the,
Shovlin.
Freshman tight end
Broken
open
up by number
momentarily.
17, Jacob Williams
Jacob
Jr.
Williams, a nice job in coverage. Got over and tipped it away. And quickly after the turnover, that's going to give Pittston a 3rd and long from their own 2-yard line.
This is an important play. For
Yeah,
punting
how aggressive
purposes.
you be here. I mean, that could have been a pickoff, but hey, you got
We
to get
can't-
this first down.
First two
They have
plays.
to
We
get some
came.
yardage just to get
We came with it the first 2 plays. Just show.
If they don't get some yards, they're gonna have a hell of a time to punt.
The middle.
Turn and give. Yeah, and there's
Oh,
nothing there.
look at this.
Wow, he's pushed back close to the goal line.
They have him marked at the 2 over here.
Not sure got that. We got a Warrior coming up a little slow. Good job by the middle of that.
Elko just crashed right in.
Yeah, good job by the middle of that Warrior defense. Kept them inside the 5.
34,
Look,
David
Nicky
Sudo,
Elko's
the ball
playing
carrier
real
for
hot
the
on.
Patriots.
Seems to be the hot player right now
Yeah.
on offense and defense.
Yeah, he's
He made the stop and caused
They
the
don't have-
fumble
right,
down
they don't
here.
have room to punt.
right.
So he looks like
Number
to be
3,
the front
Be a
Rocco
good
Pisano's
Falcone
back
Award
deep
winner.
to
he
receive
looks
the
like the front runner on that
Watch
side.
Johnny Morgan. Craig had a
Will
good
punt it
point. This
away
is not
for
the
the
this is not the amount of room that they usually have to punt.
Yes,
David
this-
Ben's going to have to get it out quick.
There's a
Yeah,
flag.
Johnny stuck his hand up and almost got it. There was a flag down. Fair catch called by Rocco Pisano
A fair
at his own
catch
26-yard
by the
line.
Warriors. There are
Might have been
penalty
offsides.
markers
This guy
on the
threw
play.
it.
The Warriors will take it there. I don't think they'll even make them re-kick. Oh, you might.
What was it?
No, they're going to take it.
Motion.
Legal motion.
We have a false start against the Patriots. That penalty is declined.
Good job by David Ben to get it
Yep.
off there. Johnny Morgan stuck his hand out
Just
and
to
almost
get
got
out.
a
He
piece
got
of it.
in.
Yeah,
He snuck in between there.
yeah.
At least this is a good football game.
This is a great football game.
It's become like
We are enjoying this.
Ball will be
Right.
spotted at the
Evan Melvin.
26
enjoyed
yard
the
line.
Evan
second
Milberg,
quarter.
all right.
The Warriors
I
will
did not
have it
enjoy the second
first
quarter.
and 10.
Well, apparently, it's better than watching Penn State today. So.
Yes, I don't want to even know about it. Don't even tell me.
So the Warriors get the ball back after the defense came up big after the turnover. Kept them inside the 5. That's huge.
Clock's running. What's going on?
Yeah. What's clock's running?
They don't have. They can't. They have to reset it.
Yeah,
The
the
sticks
chains
aren't
aren't
even-
set, so
aren't even
they'll
moved.
reset that.
There's only 5 seconds left on the game clock.
He's
Or the
asking.
play clock. Okay.
No, he's
Yeah.
he's
All right.
asking.
The ref was bumping it up. He's
Ref's bumping.
So where do we stand here? We've got 3:27 left in this third quarter. The Warriors lead 21-14. They took the opening kickoff 7 minutes almost, but it ended up in on an interception by Anthony Thomas at the 2-yard line. 3-0 for the Patriots, and the Warriors have the ball at the Patriot 25-yard line. Turn and play action. Oh, the ball is loose. That's going to be falling on.
We have a fumble on the play.
By
Recovered
Saran
by the
Bilbo.
Patriots.
I don't know what happened there. What was the play designed to do?
Number
he
7,
mishandled the
Alex
ball.
Wilson on the recovery.
supposed to be
for
a
the
hand
Hand off to
Patriots.
Gashai, maybe?
think it was
two
a big
turnovers.
coach. I think it was rolling out to throw.
2 turnovers in this third quarter for the Warriors, and that gives Pittston a new life. At the 37-yard line.
Spotted at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the
PJ
Patriots.
Pisano just mentioned something to David Bim on the way to his spot. We'll see where that goes.
was going to be out on the island with
5 receivers set.
Here comes the flip.
Oh!
It was a
flea
flea
flicker, yeah.
It was a flea flicker. No one was on the inside
21
guy.
for Raheem Patterson on the trick play.
14 here was wide open, looked like, right?
14 and 4 down the middle.
Blaze Sokach Minnick had a big hit
So
there.
Coach Barberi pulling something out of the playbook.
Oh, he reached deep, deep
Blaze
into that
Sokach,
bag.
Minnick, yeah, disrupted that. So trying to go big on the first down.
He called that
1
the
yard loss
Patriot
of
pass.
play. 2nd and 11 for Pittston.
Well, they did well to maintain possession after the fumble. They lost a yard, 2nd and 11. 2:48 left in this third quarter, and the Warriors lead 21-14. Thomas is split to this near side. Barberi to the far side. There's the gift to Patterson. He's looking for room, but he's going to be
Good step.
strung out. And Nick Elko
Number
from
Nick
his
Elko
defensive
in there
tackle
again. I tell
spot.
you what, Nick,
the ball carrier for
Nicky Elko.
Playing
Pittston.
away on the game.
we just got done saying that.
69.
Jacob Williams did a good job of slowing him up. And then Nick Elko got his arms around Raheem Patterson. Maybe a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long. Yeah, Nick is patrolling. He's patrolling both sides of the line. Let's give him a blow at some point. 3rd and 8 now. I don't see Bim out there. I wonder if he was injured maybe on that last play, on that first down play, because it's
We're coming
only
with blitz. There we go.
Barberi and Thomas.
We're coming with blitz. Uh-oh, they had a screen.
Patterson. Oh, he gets past a couple of Warriors. Now he's got the first down. Now Adam Sigmund saves the
Number
touchdown.
21, Raheem Patterson on the play. for the
22
Patriots.
yards on the
Pass
screenplay
from number
to Patterson.
5, PJ Pisano.
Uh-oh.
Now we got a Warrior down.
The Patriots into Warrior territory.
Little screen to Patterson, and he found the seam. Got past a couple Warrior tacklers. 22 yards on the pass from Pisano. And when we resume play, they'll have a first down at the Warrior 39-yard line. They're looking to go in and tie this game up. We got 1:49 left in this third quarter.
Defensive lineman. Flies was a senior.
Oh, Sammy.
Oh my God, they wreaked havoc on.
Yeah, yeah, Sammy.
All year they did.
Sammy was tough. Nicky had him over there with him.
He's
That was a
cramping
good
up.
teacher.
I thought he was a senior. When I
Yeah.
was
No.
That was a good teacher for Nicky.
Hey, well, we got a timeout.
Actually, he's only a junior.
Dr.
Yeah.
John Costello and Dr.
He's
Tony
running, yeah, so
Pollitt
he's a
of the
sophomore.
Pollitt and Costello Dentistry Practice in
He's
Pittston
a junior.
would like to congratulate Patriot and Warrior seniors on a successful athletic career. Good luck to each of you in all that you pursue. Respect the rivalry. Dr. Pollitt and Dr. Costello. Pollitt and Costello Dentistry Practice in Pittston. So we got the Warriors and Pittston area trainers out there. A little cramp maybe. Cramping up. So big pickup of the first down.
Frank,
By
there
the
was a nice
Patriots.
cut
They
there.
had him too.
We had
Nice
we had a blitz on, so we had our linebackers out. They had a perfect play call for that. What our defensive call was
To counter.
to counter it.
Jaden Russell was in his face quick, but Patterson got out on the edge.
And he made a quick move. Made the first 2 players
Yeah,
miss,
missed.
and then got him some.
We actually
some
had
room
it,
to go
had it covered, but
So Nick Kelko will be walked off the field. I don't think that's the last we'll see of Nick.
No.
Hopefully just cramping up.
Right, that's 6'2", 275 roaming the field.
6'2", 275 of prime A grade Warrior.
Yeah,
Going both
Coming out of
ways.
the
Yeah, both
injury
ways.
timeout,
Yeah. I don't see
Patriots will have
that's
it
lesser and lesser in this day
at
and
the
age.
39-yard line.
Fewer and fewer.
1st and 10 for Pittston area.
Back in the day, in your day, probably 9 or 10 went both ways, right?
Well, I was going both ways. Quarterback and linebacker. Barberi asked me, says, "What position you want to play?" I said, "Linebacker." He goes, "Wrong choice."
Should choose again.
And he goes, I said, "Well, what happened if I said quarterback?" I would say, "Okay, I'll let you play quarterback."
He wanted to make you the illusion of choice.
Exactly.
Pisano under center. And there's the give to Sudo. And he's got 4 or 5 yards before he's run down over by Drew Mruk, Jaden Russin over that right side of the Patriot line, using that big back. And you might see more of him the rest of this drive. Try to wear down that Warrior defense. He's a load to handle. He's a load to bring down.
34-yard
Comes
line.
Gilpin
Ryan
in.
Gilpin,
And
yeah.
5 for Pittston area.
Vincent Bowers to check out. 2nd and 5 for the Patriots. We're down to 1:21 left in this third quarter. They trail by a score. There's the gift to Sudo now. He's got some room, and he cuts back towards the middle. He's going to be past the sticks. He's still on his feet inside the 25-yard line.
Pseudo, the ball carrier.
A tough 9-yard carry for David Sudo. And he's got this Patriot offense energized. They got a first down now at the Warrior 25-yard line. 1:09 left in the third quarter, and they trail by a score of 21-14.
1st and 10 for Pittston area at the Warrior 24-yard line.
As we're losing daylight by the minute here. Barberi split to the far side. There's the turn and give to Sudo again. They're going to ride him, and this time he's got a couple yards, maybe a yard and a half. Bryce Hinkle, Blaise Sokash-Minnick, as that Warrior defense
Number 34,
starts
David
to stiffen
Sudo,
up a little
ball
bit.
carrier for
Maybe
Pittston
a yard
area.
that time.
Number 15,
Gilpin will check
Blaise
out.
Sokash-Minnick.
Ethan Spies checking in. Give the Warriors some size there in that middle.
They're rotating people through on that position where Elko was.
Trying to keep some fresh legs until maybe Nick can get back in there.
Get
Give
into the fourth quarter.
Give the Patriots credit. When they saw Nick out there, they went right at it. Simons and Sudo in the I formation. There's a little play action. Pisano has time. He's looking on this near sideline for Bem.
Number 5, PJ Pisano's pass ball.
And just overthrew him a little bit.
Good
That's
coverage
going to
by
bring up a
Rocco.
third, yeah.
David Bem.
Well, even if he
Brings up
cut that, he
3rd
wasn't
and
eligible
9
because he
for
stepped out of
Pittston
bounds
area.
and came back in.
Good
At the
point.
Wyoming
Good catch
area,
there, Coach.
23-yard line.
Good eye, coach.
9 seconds left. 3rd and long now. Of course, they're in 2-down territory. Carl, you keep an eye on young Ethan Spies. Maybe he can break up there and get some pressure up that middle. There's play action. Pisano rolls to his left. He's under some pressure. Bryce Hinkle!
Big hit by Ethan.
Ethan Spies! Woo!
PJ Pisano
Ethan Spies. Hey, Frank, he took on one of
is
the
sacked
biggest
by number
offensive
58,
linemen,
Ethan
and then made his
Spies.
way over to the tackle.
Big sack. Good job, Ethan. That's what we were looking for. That
And
pressure up the
will
middle.
bring
That's the
us
end of
to
the quarter.
the third
That was a
quarter.
tough quarter there.
Yeah.
For the Patriots 14, the
So if
Warriors.
you're
That was,
watching, Kathy,
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Carmen Falcone Trophy will be awarded to the most outstanding
That was a
player
quarter that
this
was worthy of the
afternoon's
rivalry.
contest. Wyoming area's Jim Pisano.
And I love it. I see
and
some
Nick
guys
O'Brien
getting in, making
won
an
the
impact
award
right away.
twice,
Ethan Spies.
once as a sophomore.
I got to
and
tell you,
another
Frank, if I didn't have a
as
mask
senior.
on, I would have been chewing
Yeah.
my nails.
2017, Walter Coles passed for over 300 yards for the Pittston area Patriots.
Hey, it's not over.
and won the
It's
award.
No,
4th
but
and 19. But yeah, that was a big play.
In
That was a big
2000,
play.
was
Jim
big.
Norris had
That was a big play for the
17
complexion of this
tackles,
game.
And in 1989, the Patriots' Charlie Kabalka had 15 tackles. Both won the award on the defensive side for Pittston area. And Wyoming area's
Blanco.
Jeff Miles was the only player to win the award 2 years in a row in 2015 and 2016.
Brian,
Ladies
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to stay after the game to see who will be the
I thought
recipient
Nicky wrote
of the
Brian.
2020
He did
Carmen
say-
Falcone Award.
So when we resume play, the Patriots will have a 4th and 19. They have to get to just inside the 15-yard line to keep possession. Fourth and 19. Well, I haven't seen Bim. After that first play, the Razzle Dazzle,
Right.
we saw Barbarian Thomas as,
He's out
as
there
the
now.
split outs. Okay, so they got David Bem. He's there. Does he have both touchdowns? I don't know.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
He got both.
So you got to be figured they'll be looking to get him in a matchup. And he's on that far side.
They're trying to put him out there on an island with trips left.
Now he has to get to just inside the 15 for the first down.
So Rocco's on him out there.
Will he have help from?
Drew's,
Olive.
no,
Okay,
Drew's underneath.
Okay, so they'll have a combo. They'll give some double coverage on him. Barbari's in motion. Pisano has some time. He's going to sling it down.
Short,
Intercepts up in the air.
Intercepted.
Oh. And Adam
Number
Sigmund
5, PJ Pisano's pass
and
ball
Anthony
is
Thomas went up
number
for it.
2, Anthony Thomas.
I
on 4th and
pre-apologize. I
19.
missed that one.
You missed that one. Huh?
Wyoming area
That's all
Warriors
right.
will
I was
take
watching it.
over
Like,
first
killed.
and
I did that
10
a lot last
at
night.
their own 33-yard line.
So on this near sideline, for the play that you missed,
well,
Anthony Thomas and Adam
It's not
Sigmund went
throwing the
up,
ball.
went
I
up
just
for a
missed
jump
the
ball. Adam Sigmund
completion.
had nice coverage there. missed it away. So, Coach, we need a couple first downs here. We need to eat some clock.
We need to put a drive on right now.
Yep.
We just got to stop turning it over.
Yes. That's
the whole thing. We just got to stop turning over, play our game.
Put it on your
go back to what we ran.
Offensive line.
Go back to the first quarter. Go back up the middle of the isolation just off tackle. Get that counter in there.
Who's your two best combination of linemen here that you want to work with? You know, you got Nasir Connery, he's a senior out there. Sean Kostak. Ryan Gilpin's had a nice year. Ethan Speece is out. Bryce Hinkle and solid.
Elko's not in right now, so Elko's still not in.
Looks like Gashai and Jambra.
It's a turnaround.
Turnaround play, and
I think it's a
Good sneak. Good sneak.
No, that's that quarterback.
That's what that's not yet. Dominic ran that quite a bit.
Right, we ran that
on the carry for the Warriors.
So Jacob Williams with 5 yards on first down. Okay, he might be cramping up a little bit too. You're seeing the effects of having not played in a couple of weeks on both sides. More so on on both sides. Game late. I'll tell you what, to be off a month and come in and put in a game like this, very impressive.
That's why a lot of them are cramping up.
Yeah, just barely got in football shape, and they had to take a month off.
What number did you wear?
We're 63.
63.
That's
okay.
McCracken.
I'm trying to remember the game.
I was
An
the
injury
11th
timeout
offensive tackle.
Okay.
on the field.
I think they have Elko on the ground over there still.
Trying to loosen them out.
Right over there underneath the standard.
Now, did we have this fancy blue track when you were here?
No.
That's
This is
cinders.
Yeah, this is all new.
Looks good.
With the stands. Visitor stands are shorter now. They used to go goal line to goal line just like over here.
I usually walk at the Wyoming area track, but I might have to take a run up here once in a while in the summer and walk this track.
There you go.
There you go.
Look at scenery. Beautiful scenery.
The big house.
Craig, you want to get Warrior Nation there behind the fence if you can while we have
I already have. I did that once. You want me to do it again? I'll do it again.
I don't know. I'm watching the game.
Yeah, hey, they're part of
When
the
the
story.
ball was down there, I
Make
did
a call to someone over there. Get them away. Get
They're
them
part of the story. Yeah, tell them to do away.
Hey, hold on.
You know,
who's down there?
Ability to take direction is a big part of your appraisal. You know.
Let's see.
We have a good time.
Might get a pay cut.
We have a good time. We look forward to this. But you know what? Our wives, they treat it like it's a night out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you were at the game with the guys. Hey, we're doing it for Warrior Nation.
That was work.
They don't want us to. They
job.
think of this as like a treat.
Where?
We got to get them out of that mindset. You know.
I know, but where?
Yeah,
The fence? Or
22,
you?
yep.
Oh, you're in the stands?
But he's cramping up here
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, he was okay, Mr.
All
McCracken.
right, I thought you were
He
on
was
by the
cramping
fence.
big
Let's go
time.
trade
You could
away.
see it.
All right,
The emotion in
goodbye.
this game, these guys have been going at a full tilt for almost 2 hours now. They're going to start to cramp up.
Coming out of the injury timeout,
She's in the stands
ball will be
somehow.
spotted
Okay,
at
well, that's
the 38-yard line, 2nd and 5.
Steven Yanchis, 6'5", 340. You always
He's
got
a
these
big
big
boy.
guys.
Yeah. He's a big
Pittston
boy.
always has these big guys. Yeah.
Well,
High
he's a-
formation
He's a
behind
run
Williams.
stopper.
There goes Jaden Russin in motion. He'll take a spot on that left side, make that the strong side. There's the pitch to Vincenzo Jammer. He's looking for room behind Russin. He's got some room. He's got the first down and up close to midfield.
He hit that corner fast.
11 yards and a first down for the Warriors. Warriors looking to get on a roll here. 11:18 left in this contest in regulation. They lead 21-14. So Vincenzo Jammer, the senior, with the carry over Jaden Russin. 11 yards and a first down.
At the Warrior
They left
47-yard
Vincenzo
line
in there, so we might see some outside runs
First
again.
and 10.
Try to hit him on the corner. There's stuff in the middle.
Sigmund and Pisano. Now the shift to the other side.
They might be coming sweep this side now. There it
And
is.
coach has it. He's following his blockers, cuts
Cut
back towards the
good
middle.
cutback.
And good
he had-
job.
Number 30,
John Simons.
He did have a line.
He had a line of blockers out here if he stayed outside.
Good job by
John
John Simons.
Simons.
Yeah, we've been calling his name all night. He's had a really nice
John
game
Simon
for
had a very
Pittston
nice
area.
night.
26,
We're talking
John
about Nicky
Simons
Elko
of the
having
Patriots.
A good play. Johnny Simon.
1 yard gain on the play. 2nd and 9.
10:30 left in the fourth quarter.
48-yard
Warriors lead 21-14. 2nd and 9 as the ball sits on their 48-yard line. Still got that I formation, 2 receiver set. Here comes Russin in motion.
Get away now.
No,
Quarterback keep. And over Bryce Hinkle.
They're
Before
still
Simons.
shoving.
Yeah. Simons and Ethan Speece had a battle there.
That's
keeper for the
the
Warriors.
Speece ended up in the secondary.
5 yards for the senior
Ball is
quarterback.
spotted at
Looking
the
for somebody
Patriot
to fix his pad.
47-yard line. 3rd and 4.
My cousin
Wyoming area.
Nancy Ritzy Wilson is watching us
Oh,
too.
great.
She's a PA. Her
Welcome, Nancy.
her nephew is number 1, which is
Yeah, we said
Bruce
right,
Ritzy.
Bruce. Yeah, senior 6'1",
Oh,
160.
Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Hello.
Pisano on the far side for the Warriors. Sigmund on the near side. I formation behind Williams. 3rd and 5. Rustin takes the spot on the right side of that line, and it's going to be Williams, and he's not going to have any room.
Slow developing.
Number
Tenzo
17,
got rolled
Jacob
up on it.
Williams Jr., our quarterback keeper.
They're gonna have to punt.
Yep.
That's Brandon Farrell, number 66.
Loss of 1 yard.
Had most of that tackle, and the
It brings
Patriots
up
will get the ball
4th
back.
and 5 for the
9:03
Warriors at the Patriot 48-yard line.
left in the 4th quarter.
She's actually listening to us on the YouTube one.
Oh, good.
Okay, good.
And the Warriors.
She's in New York.
The Warriors will send out the
I can
punting
hear you,
unit.
she said.
Number
There you
4,
go.
Rob Barberi.
We're collaborating.
21.
Warriors and Patriots are collaborating tonight.
will receive
YouTube
the
channel,
kick for the
Facebook.
Patriots. Number 27, Jaden Russin.
So,
will
hey,
punt it
we got to
away
watch because
for
the Patriots have
Wyoming.
been getting good pressure here. It looks like they might be standing back a little further. Jaden Russin, that's a nice punt. Down this near sideline. It's going to.
Oh,
Oh,
nice
wow.
punt.
It took a good roll.
Your bounce.
Yeah, hit at the 20 and rolled another 7
That
yards.
punt falls out
Okay,
of
this is where
bounds
The
Pittston has to kick
13-yard
it
line.
in gear right now.
Yeah.
at the
They
13-yard
want to
line.
keep. They want to keep
The
this moving. They have to make
Patriots will
something happen.
take over
87 yards
first.
away from tying this one up. The Pittston area Patriot offense takes possession in this 56th meeting, I believe, between these two squads. That's hard to believe. It's actually spotted that ball. Yeah, just inside the 14, inside the 13. See that big tight end, that big freshman tight end, Adam Shoveling in there again.
Elko's back in.
Okay,
Nick
yeah.
Elko's back in.
Elko's
That's good.
back in.
Pisano, he's going to turn and give to Pseudo, and he will.
Double team and he makes a tackle.
Nick Elko just stuck
Number
out a big
34,
bit.
David Pseudo, the ball carrier for the
And
Patriots.
Dave Pseudo is not the kind of back that you can slow down with one arm,
one arm,
unless
right.
you're as strong as Nick Elko is.
Yeah.
He usually runs through arm tackles like
Pseudo gets the ball to the Patriots
a hot
16-yard
knife
line,
through
where
Olio.
Pittston area will have it 2nd and 7.
He still got 3 yards that time. 2nd and 7. I think Pittston wants to get up beyond their own 30 or 40 before they maybe open it up a little bit. You're still inside your 20. Gonna try and pound it out of here. And they do. There's a little play action. Now there's a flag down, and he's got to get it away before Bryce Hinkle was on him.
Number 5,
And that's
PJ
usually in the
Pisano's
area
pass
where there's
falls
some kind of
incomplete.
holding on the
Yep.
backside.
Intended for number 12, David Bem. We have penalty
if that's the
markers
case,
on the play.
Motion,
Illegal
illegal
procedure.
motion.
So from 2nd and 7 to a 2nd and 12.
They might can't. They might decline.
There's a
false
false start against the Patriots. That penalty is declined.
Okay, so decline the
It
penalty.
brings up
Yep.
3rd and 7 for Pittston area at their own 16-yard line.
Just past 5 o'clock here at Charlie Trippi Stadium. 7 minutes and 37 seconds left in regulation. And the Patriots have a huge 3rd and 7. They've got to get to just beyond the 24-yard line to maintain possession.
Good. Rocco Pisano's back here.
Pisano on Bem. Straight
They're
drop.
looking.
He's
He's
under
looking
some
for-
pressure. Nick Elko got a leg on him. Now he's just going to sling it up. And looking for Bem.
Pisano, oh, it's
Oh, boy. I don't know what they're going to call.
possession.
I don't know what they're going to call.
No, the call.
Pisano got possession.
Oh, Bem.
Pisano's
He doesn't have
pass
the
is
ball.
Oh.
complete to number 12,
Wow.
David Bem. And it's good for a Patriot
Wow.
first down at the Wyoming area 48-yard line.
Pisano had Nick Elko breathing down his back. Got it off to David Bem, a jump ball. It did look, hey, we're Warrior fans, it did look like Rocco Pisano wrested it away from him. But I think they're saying that he had possession of it long enough.
At the
When he went
48-yard
down.
Yeah, when he went down. Great catch. Great pass.
That was a duck.
39 yards and the first down for Pittston. They're on the Wyoming area half of the field now. There's the gift to Pseudo.
Andre slowed him
And,
up, and
yeah,
there's
Sean Kostak.
Number 34,
Sir
David
Condry.
Pseudo
Kostak hanging
on the
on.
carry for Pittston
Maybe
area.
2 yards.
It was a duck.
Look who's getting
Well.
up for making the tackle.
Nick,
Nick Elko.
He has to have. He's got to be the leading
Ball
tackler
spotted at
overall.
the 46-yard line.
Well, hey,
Where it
he's
will be
he's
second
he's
and
competing
8
for that Falcone
for the
Trophy, but so is David Bim.
He's coming
Yes.
out. Ethan Spiess will come in and take his
3 yards. Ball sits in the Wyoming area, 46. 2nd and 7. Pisano pitches to Brahim Patterson. It's a razzle-dazzle. Patterson down the field looking for Thomas. Oh, in and out of his hands.
He had him in
Patterson's pass
Get it?
falls incomplete.
You didn't get it.
Intended for number 2, Anthony
Stop watching the
Thomas.
game.
He might be hurt.
So you gotta like,
I moved it. I
Yeah,
think I got
you're-
late.
you're watching the game.
Came
You're too
down
much of a
awkward
fan.
on his arm.
Who was on coverage on Thomas that time?
That was
Sigmund.
Sigmund.
John got it. John said he got it. John, next year I'll make you an offer. If you're not at Drexel next year, I'll make an offer. We have Antonio's gift certificates, Kitchen by Nikki,
There you go.
Sports Page haircuts. You know, we'll put a nice compensation.
Chiropractor.
We'll put a nice compensation package together for you. We have fun.
And
We
I
have
know
fun up
Kalila Chiropractor will give you a free service
Oh,
to
yeah.
get rid of my
there. Yeah. Okay, so maybe he's just cramping up there.
Well, that's good. I'm
A
glad.
little
he
razzle
sold it out.
dazzle. Patterson showed a
Yeah,
nice
that
strong
was-
arm. Yeah.
He had a good arm.
Both times we had it.
He put that ball right where it needed to be. A little underthrown, I think, but
Yeah.
it
Well,
was there.
Thomas did a nice job of coming back to the
That's
ball.
his first pass of the game. So
Yeah, right.
remember, he came out of his
Yeah, he's
shoes.
not on the sidelines warming up. So when we resume play, we'll have a 3rd and 8 at the 46-yard line as the Patriot trainers work on Thomas there. Wow, you didn't think we had this game.
I know.
Exciting, yeah.
Let me see some juice in here.
Get some juice.
About like 15%.
We're a broadcast crew, power station,
Got everything over
and
here.
everything, yeah.
Well, maybe you just film it. He missed the last 2 plays.
Coach Pop, we can make you an offer too. Right?
Hey, I'll retire right now.
Well, next year your broadcast crew will be Carl DeLuca, Carl Zielinski, and Corey Popovich.
Frank DeAngelo.
I might not make the cut either. Thomas is coming off under his own power. That's a good sign for Pittston area. He's had a nice game for the Patriots. So going to bring up a big 3rd and 8. Look at that sky. Woo. That's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a great November sky.
Oh,
I got
3rd.
that.
There you got
Something
that.
like to write
Okay.
about,
3rd and 8 for the Patriots.
Keep an eye downfield now. We got trips right. Pisano with Pseudo as the single setback. Oh, they draw him off. Oh, somebody pulled up on the Patriots line scrimmage.
False start charged against the
I'm not
Patriots.
gonna let that go against him now.
Yeah. That's your brother.
Oh,
right?
that's unfortunate for Patriots. Just got to get past the sticks here.
Area to the 49-yard line.
You got to respect Bam.
3rd
No,
and
for
Look
all
like
of
they've
them.
been trying to match him up with Drew Mruk
Yep.
We don't
and
like
give him some
Two
help
down
with
territory.
Pisano.
This may be 2 down territory here.
Oh, definitely. I think so.
I think it is.
Yeah, you're at midfield. Yeah,
first
6
down
minutes yet.
first, and then they'll go for it.
Yeah, that's a good point, Craig. You're 2 downs here. 4 receivers set. Pisano with Pseudo. Takes the snap. He's got some time.
Oh, he's
Pseudo
got
keeps him a little bit clean. And Rocco Pisano with the interception
Pisano.
That
at
pass
the
is
35-yard
intercepted by
line.
Rocco Pisano of the
He
Warriors.
was looking for Gino Trubosky. Who had the pressure in there, Carl?
I'm looking right at him, and I can't think
Bryce
of his
Hinkle.
name.
Bryce Hinkle, yeah.
But, Mikey Clark.
Mikey Clark. Oh, that's right. Mikey Clark.
had him,
Mikey Clark made him get rid of it.
and Mikey Clark was smart. He could have crushed him. He let him go.
I got it.
He was all right. He was looking for Gino Trubosky, and Rocco Pisano, the junior, comes up with a big turnover for the Warriors, and they'll have the ball
Ball
1st and
is
10 at
spotted
the 35.
36-yard line.
6:19 left in the
Warriors
contest.
will have it 1st and 10.
John Morgan now in the game. He split to that far side. I formation is behind Jacob Williams.
He's
Straight
going
drop.
for him. He's going for
He's
him.
looking deep down that
He's
far
looking for
sideline
him.
for John Morgan.
Jacob
Just beyond his
Williams,
reach.
Junior's pass falls
Decent coverage there
incomplete.
by Gino Trubosky and
Intended
Rob
for number
Barberry.
2,
A little
John
help.
Morgan Jr.
I like the call. Take a shot.
Take
Hey,
a shot. No,
take a
no,
shot.
Now they're going to go to the run and get the clock running.
Take a shot. You get a touchdown on a play like that. You're up by 2 scores with 6 minutes left. Would also be nice. I mean, if this possession doesn't end in a score, would be nice to get 2 or 3 first downs and drop down to
That's what I
under
said.
2 minutes. Now you go back to the run, you think?
They're going to go back to the run.
The gift to Colby Gashai, and the sure-handed Warrior has a couple yards there. That's Galonis again.
Colby Gashai, the ball
Johnny
carrier
Galonis.
for Wyoming area.
He's making a bid for that Falcone Trophy as well,
Johnny's
yeah.
playing good defense there. Frank, I was trying to find out the number in the first half.
Warrior
playing nose
39
guard?
yard line.
That was,
for Wyoming
Pseudo.
area will
Pseudo.
have it.
Pseudo
Okay.
was playing nose
He's
guard.
playing a good two-way game for the Patriots.
He's no longer in there, but he was playing hard.
3rd and 6 for the Warriors. I think I don't know if they're going to go to the air.
No.
Sigman and
Probably going to come
Pisano.
this side with a power isolation.
That Jammer has the deep back.
Oh, they're going.
Williams rolls right. He's looking for
That was
Sigman.
dangerous.
Good job in coverage there by number 22. That's Shane McCracken.
Same McCracken. He went out with
Pass is broken up by
He
number
tipped it
22,
away.
Shane
back in
McCracken
there
of the
making a big
Patriots.
play.
Yeah, he put it in the right spot. If McCracken wasn't there, Sigman would have had the possession and the first down. As it is, it's 4th down.
That's
Deep
not
to
bad, but
receive the kick for the Patriots.
if they
Number
ran the
4,
ball,
Barberi.
they would be getting the ball back with maybe about
Right.
3 minutes.
about
Right?
4,
Yeah.
probably about 4.5.
Time is everything.
So
5:27 left
we'll
in the
see, we'll
contest.
see what that
Number
extra
27.
40 seconds
Yeah.
does at the end of the game
Jaden
here.
Russin will kick it away for the Warriors.
Barbarian, I think it's Thomas back in action, back there for the Patriots. Snap to Russin. He gets off a nice boot. It's going to come
This one's
down
gonna bounce
at
hard,
the
Frank.
35-yard line. Take a Warrior roll, and it's going to be picked up there by the Patriots on that far
Number
sideline.
21, Raheem Patterson.
Raheem Patterson trying to
on
make a
the
play
return
for his
the
team.
Patriots.
Sigmund down there on the tackle. And the Patriots will start possession at their own 30-yard line. They trail 21-14, 5:17 left in regulation. Whew.
Ball is spotted at the Patriot 29-yard line, where Pittston area will have it. 1st and 10.
Somebody, what do you do? Now Bam has had a great game. You try and jam him maybe off the line or something? Or
That's what they've been doing
Trying
this
to-
whole second
yeah,
half.
with Drew, yeah.
Mruk came up and
Now, adjustment Pittston can make is put them in a slot and
Yeah.
get them moving so they can't do it. See how the
Spreading the field out now. Shoveling on the left side as the tight end. Oh,
there's a hit.
good penetration
That's,
in the backfield
Jaden Russin.
Jaden Russin.
on Pseudo. Jaden Russin got back
Number
there
34,
quickly.
David Pseudo, the ball carrier for the
Shot
Patriots.
in hard off that right end.
No gain.
Left end.
Got a lot of guys fighting
No
out
gain
there
on the play. 2nd and 10.
to close this season
for the
out with a win.
Patriots at their own 29-yard line.
Nick Yelko back in there. Who's got the flat? Jacob.
There you go. He's out there again. Isolation.
Big backs, big backs there for Pittston. There's a play action, and he's under some pressure.
Kostak and
Kostak and Blaze Sokash-Minnick. Now he gets it
Oh,
away.
it's gonna be
It's going to be intercepted. Rocco Pisano
Rocco
again.
with a second interception.
Walking
in
with
it.
a second interception.
Down
And
to
in
the
in
33-yard
many
line.
minutes.
He might be making
Number
a,
3,
making a
Rocco
move.
Pisano.
Yeah,
The interception
yeah, he's
for the
moving up.
Warriors.
He's moving up in the leaderboard. Rocco Pisano. Yeah, he's trying to make a play for his team, but when you float up a pass like that and you got some good defensive backs, that's a dangerous play. And Rocco Pisano makes him pay for it
Let's
with
see
the
if they go
interception.
to him here, Frank, to give him the payoff.
Yeah, I can't fault Pisano. He's trying to make a play
Ball
for
is
his team,
spotted
but
at the Patriot
you
33-yard
really
line.
can't get too much air
The
under it
Warriors will have
at
it
this
1st
point of the
and
game.
10.
Yeah.
Can you send the signal down for them to run the ball? Like smoke signals or something with your a
Most
mirror?
likely that's what they're going to do.
Gashai and Mruk are behind Jacob
Might
Williams.
be going over the top here.
There's the gift to Mruk. Over left side. He's pushing,
Oh, he's
shoving,
grinding. He's trying to get
Number
pumping the
back.
legs.
Drew Mruk,
7-yard carry.
carrier for the Warriors.
See, Fonte's over there with Coach Rich, so that means they're running the ball.
He has override authority.
He doesn't like passing the ball.
Gain of about 5,
At
maybe
the
6.
Patriot 28-yard line. 2nd and 5.
We're
for
down
the
to 4
Warriors.
minutes left, and the Warriors lead 21-14. They're trying to put the dagger in this Patriots team with another
Look who
score.
they came in with, Morgan.
Johnny Morgan, keep an eye on him. Respect that. Gashai and Mruk. The give is to Mruk over left tackle. And he's
still
past the
going.
sticks. I kind of lost track of him there, but we got the first down.
Mruk, the ball carrier for the Warriors.
What a 10-yard carry for Drew. So nice to see the junior taking over here. Who's on that left side of the offensive line for the Warriors making
He's a
taking some
sophomore,
balls?
isn't he?
Drew, right? Yeah, he's a sophomore. You're right.
Frank, Ethan was supposed to be blocking for him. He hit that corner so fast.
Ball will be
Ethan
got
slotted
past.
at Patriot.
Brian
17-yard
Gilpin's on that
line.
side. Nasir
First and
Condry's on that
10
side.
for Wyoming area.
1st and 10 for the Warriors. We're down to 3:21 left in the contest. Gashai and Mruk. They give to Mruk again. A little stutter step. Hey, he's got 5-6 yards. Spins for another 1 or 2. And Drew Mruk is running hard, trying to close this game out for the Warriors.
Number 21, Drew Mruk.
Down to about the 11.
Wyoming area.
Bryce Hinkle getting up a little slow.
He took a big shot there.
They'll mark that at the 11-yard line. Good 6-7 yard carry on first down.
So Ethan Spees is going to come in.
Yeah, Ethan will
Look him
be
in
here.
at
He's
center.
taking some practices.
Second and 4 for Wyoming area at the Patriot 11-yard line.
Uncle Clark are going to check out for the Warriors.
No, Ethan Spees is what? A sophomore.
Ethan Spees is a sophomore.
Sophomore, yes.
He's up with the big squad as a freshman last year. Tutoring under Bryce Hinkle. He has that spot next year. Yeah, but they could use him on a lot of spots. He could be a center, guard, tackle. Very
he's
versatile.
learning to play the whole line.
Very versatile athlete. Gashai and Mruk, 2nd and 3 at the Patriot 11. There's the give to the first man through. That's Gashai. He's pushing. You got a couple.
Number 25, Colby Gashai, the ball carrier.
Going to leave them with about a
for the
3rd and 2.
Warriors.
That's Thomason on the tackle for Pittston area. Barberry.
A host.
A host of Patriots.
Frank, I like that kind of play because that's a clock killer.
Yep.
You give it to
This
the
whole,
first man
this whole
through.
series is a clock killer.
2:14,
Spotted at
2:12
the
left.
Patriot 10-yard line.
Play clock,
3rd
25
and 3
seconds.
for Wyoming area.
Now you're at the 11-yard line. If you do bog down and get nothing, do you go for the field goal here? Jaden can make it. Make it a 2-score game. I know they want the first down. We're hoping for that. I'm just trying to think ahead. Now Russin has the fullback. And there's the give to Drew Mruk. He's going to have the first down.
Got it.
And he's going to be close to the 5-yard line.
Drew Mruk,
5 or 6
the ball
yards.
carrier for
Running
Wyoming
hard.
area. And it's good for a Warrior.
You know, Drew's
first
had a lot of
down.
long scores
Yeah,
this season, but this might be the best drive I've seen him just run and just get yardage,
First
get
and
first
goal.
downs,
Those first
For
two
Wyoming
series
area.
was his
He
best.
started out the first half.
put his head down,
They were right
keep
that
low,
horse in
and
the
just
first half.
and take what's there.
Now they come back.
Very,
Don't
very
forget those
impressive.
first two long runs that he
And
had. That Coach
Pittston
Pop was
calls
going
a
to kick.
timeout with
kick his butt
1
'cause he
minute
didn't
and
score.
30 seconds left in the fourth
So
quarter.
you heard that
Right?
Pittston area called a timeout.
Yep.
1
Drew,
minute and 30 seconds left.
Drew's
Ladies
two
and
big
gentlemen,
runs that
we
he
will
got
invite you
caught.
once again to
That they ran him
stay
down.
after the
Oh, yeah.
game to see who will be the
And it looked like
2020 Carmen Falcone Trophy Award
they
winner.
look like they're favoring that left side of the line right now.
See what a nice little score. How they do.
Yeah, I like that. You design all of that, John?
Yeah, I just did all this.
Are you Joe, right?
John.
I'm John. Joe's
John?
the one. Yeah.
It only
My
took me.
coaches didn't even know our names. They numbered us. When my older brother was playing, all 3 of us were on the same team. So he was 1, I was 2, he was 3.
Nice, huh?
Where's your family from, John?
We're up in Pittston Township, like
Oh,
the
okay.
Suskin area. Up
Very
there.
good. Well, nice to meet you. You're very talented. Good luck to you.
Yeah, I like what he's doing here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I know Pittston fans are very appreciative of it. We are too. And when we weren't on, I would be watching you guys.
Yeah, web design.
Thank you.
You going to school, bud?
Yeah, I'm down. Right now I'm online, but I'm gonna be going back down to Drexel in Philadelphia.
And what's your major?
Virtual reality and immersive.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
It's
How
a
can I
new
compete
one.
with
There
that?
He lost me.
Yeah.
He
Very
had me
good.
at hello, but he lost me.
Last year virtual.
Coming out of the timeout.
I like to think that I live in
First and
virtual
goal.
reality,
Yeah.
but not even that sometimes. Okay,
Go
so
nice strong.
1st and goal for the Warriors.
Minute 30
Pittston
left.
now already used 1 timeout. They're trying to keep them out of the end zone and get the ball back.
Either gonna see it hand off to Drew, or you're gonna see
Yeah.
fake the Drew in a keep.
Drew Mruk over right side. He's pushing close to the goal line. He's in for the touchdown.
Number 21,
There you
Drew
go. There's the
Mruk.
Falcone.
Found
Runs it
room.
into the end
Got
zone
Got into the end
for
zone.
Wyoming area.
So there you
6
go.
yards on the touchdown for Drew Mruk. And the
I gotta
Warriors
go out on a
lead
limb here.
27-14.
I was hanging on Nicky Elko's shoestrings there.
And we drew
I
with
think
a
I- I
second
think I'm gonna get
touchdown,
better.
yeah.
My choice. I think I'm giving that.
Well, we'll canvass the group here.
Ask everybody.
So
everybody.
When did you
Did get
think? When did a lineman ever get it? Does anyone know that?
Jim Norris got it about 20 years ago.
Right.
Sidney
thought-
Krushka with the extra point attempt. And it's up, and it's good. And the Warriors lead 28-14.
24, Sydney
He's a
125
senior,
left.
for
Sydney's a
Wyoming
senior.
area.
Sydney's a
Takes
senior.
the extra point, and it is good. With 125 left in the game, Wyoming area 28, Pittston area 14.
So I'm going to give a shout out to all these seniors on both teams. I got the rosters here. Jacob Williams, number 17. What a season he had this year, last year. Huge on defense. That Tamako game, I'll never forget it. Three interceptions.
He has it right there.
He's doing.
Sidney Krushka, number 24. Colby Gashai, number 25. Vincenzo Jamba, number 30. Matt Scalandra, number 38. Daniel Angus, number 46. Jarrell Shepalonis, number 47. Bryce Hinkle, number 51. Nasir Kadri, we'll miss him. Number 52. AJ Merlino, number 53. Vincent Bowers, number 64. Jalim De Jesus, number 68. Tom Collins, number 87. Adam Sigmund graduating already, number 88. That's your Warrior seniors. We'll miss them all. Pittston area seniors, Bruce Ridzi, number 1. Anthony Thomas, number 2. Number 5, PJ Pisano. Number 10, Devin Atkins. Number 12, David Bem. Great game tonight. Raheem Patterson, number 21.
Raheem Patterson, number 3.
He's back to receive the kick. Number 22, Shane McCracken.
Deep.
Caden Messner, number 24. John Simons, number 26. We called his name all night.
Wyoming area.
Ethan Menekini, number 41. John Morris, number 48. Noah Lyons, number 53. Matt Soy, number 61. Tegan Raboli, number 64. Joe Galonis, we called his name all night, number 65. And here comes the kickoff return for Pittston. That's Barberi. He's had some nice returns. He's looking for some room. He's got some room.
What is he at speed?
And got past Vincent Bowers. And he's past midfield.
Number 4, Robert Barberi.
Inside.
John Morgan with the
Kick for the
tackles.
Patriots and
Game-saving
gets back to
tackle.
Warrior
We got
territory.
Landry
There are
back on the
penalty
40.
markers on the play.
So give it to that sophomore, Rob
Another one
Barberi.
The
comes
penalty
out.
marker flies.
They'll be happy to have him back for a couple years, a couple more years. So we left off for Pittston, Joe Galonis as a senior. Tyler Brody, number 77. Stephen Yanchis, number 79.
These might be offsetting.
That's your Patriot seniors. Patriot and Warrior seniors. Congratulations on a great career. Good luck in
Awesome.
all that you do.
Awesome job.
Commit to a program for 4 or 6 years, even 2 years, even 1 or 2 years. That's
We have
a huge
holding
commitment.
charged against the Patriots.
Anytime
We
you can
have
get
a
a senior
personal
4 years
foul
through a program or
charged
6
against
years
the
through a full
Warriors.
program, that's a success for a program. So 1:15, 2 timeouts, and they're going downfield every play. No doubt about it. They're trailed by 2 touchdowns.
Maryland has 248 yards passing in a half. It's 28-7.
Walking back and forth down there.
Yeah.
So I know you're going to
Yeah,
stay
they're
there.
gonna
You want
walk
to stay
one
there?
off so they can walk up that
You want to
road.
stay there?
No, we got like
That's
a
what
minute
they
left.
they don't. You don't do math. That's how you do. Referee math is
No, they go
15
no,
yards ahead, 10
the
yards
spot-
back,
it's
5
from-
yards.
It's from the spot of the fall. That's the thing. For the hold one.
Yeah, that's unfortunate
And
because
then they gotta
Barberi
bring
had
out
them in.
Sportsman like down here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, you
they
know what?
come back.
And if that was, that's the first one that I've seen, and I give credit to both
Yeah.
teams. This was the cleanest matchup I've seen with these two teams
Ball will be
in a long
spotted at
time.
the 45-yard line where the Patriots will have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Patriots.
You can almost bet you know where they're going, right?
Bim, yeah, he's up at the top of your screen. They'll be looking for him. Zano's under center now. He's going to play action, try to get a little room. He's got some time, but now here comes Blaise Solkashminik. He heaves it downfield, and
It's
Jacob
gonna be,
Williams
I'm sorry.
had a beam on it.
Number 5, PJ Pisano's pass is broken up. Intended for number 12, David Bem.
Simons was down there too.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for Pittston area at the Patriot
I think they put
45-yard line.
Cash Minnick on him just because he's bigger.
Get in his field of vision.
Yeah, just so he, like.
Pseudo will check out. All eyes are going to be on David Bem. He is your receiver alongside with Thomas is in the slot, but he's your receiver on that far side. And he's under some pressure. Blaze Solcashman getting nice pressure there. He just got to get it away. Looking for Simons.
Pass ball is incomplete.
In the flat, and that would have only been a yard or two, but then it also would have ate up some clock or took a timeout, so it's better off that that was incomplete.
Brings up third and
you got to be going vertical down both sidelines.
At the Pittston area 45-yard line.
If you don't pick up a score, you want to get out of bounds. 1:03 left on the clock. Patriots trail 28-14. Ball sits at their own 45-yard line. Bem, and it looks like Kevin Lockett over on that far side. 4 receivers set. Zano, he's looking to get something away quickly.
Got it to Bem.
To Bem, and he's going to try to put it, but he's going to stay in bounds, and he's not going to get the first down.
Number 5, PJ Pisano's
We'll have to take a timeout, and we got some extracurriculars here downfield, and they're going to let it go.
David Bem.
So, yeah, 4th and half a yard. Bem fought close to the sticks. The clock is still rolling. It will be rolling when they set it down.
Brings up 4th down for the Patriots.
Take a timeout. Zano's got the play.
See that?
And they wind the clock. And they're going to lose about 7 seconds before they get this play off, unless they get it off quick. They did not take the timeout. Of course, if they turn the ball over, it doesn't matter. 4 receivers set. And got to get a first down. Now he's under pressure.
Oh,
now he's going to roll way back in the pocket. No flags. Now he's going to try to get the first down. And I don't know. He might have the first down. He might have been spun down for the first down.
I think he's got it.
I think he's got it.
By
On the
number
spin.
27, Drew Mruk.
That was Jaden Russell on the tackle. Spun him down close. That is a first down. And that'll stop the clock. But now there's only 24 seconds left in the game. And they gotta go down the sidelines.
Yeah, they're gonna go now just so they can get the onside. The clock is still running.
Clock's still running. They didn't take a timeout?
Nope.
Wow. So this will be it. That'll be the last play. And that's number 4. That's Barberi. He gets out of bounds.
There's the
game
PJ
over.
Pisano's pass is complete.
That's it. That's the end of the game.
And that will be
Wyoming area wins 28-14.
The final score.
Carl, your player of the game.
Trippy Stadium.
I'm going with Drew Mruk.
Wyoming area Warriors
John, your
28.
player of the game.
Pittston area Patriots 14.
Joe Galonis, player of the game, as nominated by his brother John. That's a good pick.
I'm going with a lineman. I'm going with Elko.
I'm gonna piggyback off that. I have a soft spot for a lineman. Nick Elko played a great 2-way game. Greg, who's your player of the game?
Drew Mruk.
Drew Mruk, 2 touchdowns. Okay, so we got 2 for Drew, 2 for Nick. Want to capture this?
Hey, Pisano had 2 interceptions too.
Yeah.
Hey, can't count him out.
Hey,
I think Elko's getting it.
hats off to Pittston area.
Oh, there you go. Hey,
I would like to see a lineman.
Johnny's going with Nicky Elko.
Hats off to Pittston area regrouping and putting this game on. Great for these seniors. Great for this program. Pittston area fans, hey, stay with these guys. Your better days are ahead. I know. I know you're gonna look back. I know you're gonna look back on this season, maybe see 0-5.
or what?
What I'm gonna see is the heart of a program that came together.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Shut down and got back and played their rivals and gave them every minute of a game. That's what's to be proud of. Better days are ahead for this program. Stick with these guys. Stick with these coaches, and you're gonna have some good days ahead. Wyoming area fans, proud of you always. 5-3 we end the season, and coming off a state championship. You know, it was a great year to be a Warrior. It was a terrible year for COVID, but we got 8 games in when we didn't think we would get any. So proud of our program, proud of our guys. Carl, thank you for everything.
Oh, hey,
Carl, we enjoyed having you. This was a good
I
time.
enjoyed
It was good.
it.
It was a
We
good
gotta
time.
see who wins the Carmen
Craig, thanks for everything. I know that's what we're going to highlight on. We're going to not stop talking. But thanks for being with us all season. And he's going to spotlight.
Waiting
And
for a signal on the field to award the Carmelo Falcone Trophy. Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, with a team-high 11 tackles,
got
he rushes for 168
Oh, no,
yards
they're
and
giving
2
him a rock.
touchdowns.
Mruk.
The 2020 Carmelo Falcone Trophy Award recipient goes to number 21, Drew Mruk,
All right.
of the Wyoming area Warriors.
When they said the tackles,
Yeah.
I didn't know he had 11 tackles. Great game, Drew. couldn't make a bad choice there.
Ladies
Drew
and gentlemen,
Mruk.
the final score once again.
So now you got 2 in that household.
Wyoming Area Warriors 28, the Piston Area Patriots 14.
So you're gonna have another
For
kid.
coming out this evening.
You have 2.
There you go.
Say good night from
Exchange student or something like that, you know, bring him in.
Charlie Trippy Stadium.
Hey, thanks. Congratulations to Drew.
No problem. I'm hitting the road. I need to
All
go
right.
see what
All right, thank you.
the Maryland Penn State
Very
game.
good.
But thank
Very
you.
good.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Carl DeLuca, hey,
Take care.
See you.
let's give Carl a broadcast stand. Thank you.
Thanks for
Thank
your
you.
Great
insight,
job.
Coach.
Thanks, Carl.
And enjoyed it. Have a good
Thanks,
time.
buddy.
You added a lot of technical
Yes, he did.
expertise
Yes, he did.
that I do not have.
No, nor do I.
I want to go back out.
Okay, so we'll wrap up here. I just want to thank you all season.
Yeah.
I want to
hey,
thank you
it's
for
a
everything
pleasure.
for Warrior Sports. You're the man on the
Yeah,
spot.
hey,
Verbally
you do
intoxicated.
what you love, and you love
Yeah.
what you do.
Verbally intoxicated. Craig, we have a good time. Now we're gonna have to find a reason to talk during the week. We'll find something. But no, Craig is always there. He's up for any road battle that we have, and we just have a great crew. We missed James tonight, but we did get Carl in, and he's a great
James
warrior.
may have some competition with
Yeah.
Carl here today.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some competition with Carl.
Hey,
But,
I gotta
He's a
tell
great
you,
guy.
I gotta tell you something. I stopped at our hotspot last night, and I wrote my story.
Duncan, yeah.
So
Or
all
Duncan
you
Connection.
guys, yeah.
All right, very good. Yeah, we miss Megan, is it? Or what's
Megan.
Megan, okay.
Megan,
Maybe I'll see her later. Maybe we'll see her now. Megan, are you there? We'll be by. I need a coffee. No, hats off to the Warrior program. It wasn't an easy. It's never easy to come back as
No.
a champion. Their 3 losses or against some incredible teams. You know, I think 2 of them are still playing. Williamsport and Crestwood.
That's right.
Crestwood was a
Crestwood,
1-point loss.
What a remarkable team.
Yeah, Lake Lehman looked like they had a team for the ages, and hey, there's a trap for every bear. Lakeland
right.
beat them last night, but nothing but pride in this team in the 2020 version, and a lot of seniors walking away with a senior year they didn't think they might ever have, and also a state championship ring on their fingers. So we're proud of all of them. Gave them a
That's
shout
right.
out. We'll miss them. It's tough saying goodbye to some great kids,
Yeah.
and you know, I'm going to look at that roster next year and not see some of those names: Jacob Williams and Nasir Condry and
Kostak.
Sean Kostak. Yeah, it's gonna be different.
Drew's out there
Not
with his
seeing
brother.
some of those guys. Corey's out there with Drew. Yeah, all right.
Getting their picture taken.
So
That's
congrats to all those guys. Good luck, and we'll be back for more Warrior football in 2021. Oh my
That's
God,
right.
sounds scary to say that. So thanks, Warrior Nation. We're gonna sign off. We're gonna unpack everything and get packed up, and we'll see you back at the homestead. As Craig will get the last couple seconds of those Warriors celebrating. I see AJ Merlino, Sean Kostak getting a hug, Colby Gash. Hey, come in here. Let's see our Warriors here. There's Drew with the trophy, Johnny Morgan, Jaden Russin,
Hinkle's in there.
Blaze Sokash-Minnick. What a great year he had on
Yes.
defense. Just a great group of guys. Rocco Pisano, 2 huge turnovers
big
in the
time.
second half.
I'm impressed with
Yeah.
what Ethan
Yeah.
Ethan Spieth
Ethan
said
Spieth and a big
in his-
sack
in
when
his
they
couple
needed it.
of,
Yep.
couple of starts he got.
So
Frank.
still a lot of good things to come from the Warrior program. We'll see you
Yeah.
in 2021. Hey, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for staying with us all
See you
season long.
next year.
We'll see you next year. Good job.